Okay, I found it.
Great. Then let's hop into the game. Oh, the green.
So, are these guys any background information? Like, have these guys played in the first one? Are their name like do you?
Schwimmbutz actually participated in the first ABCD. Ca11um
Nice.
is new.
Okay.
So
And
we also have an exclamation mark match command here, and then you can see what elo they currently are, because they are very good at practicing, and look, they are even both above 1100 already, and 1100 was the maximum elo allowed for signing up. But of course they are allowed to improve throughout the tourney, and they both exceeded that already. So.
oh yeah, oh that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Well, that's amazing. I'm even more excited because you know, below it's going to be some quality gameplay.
Yes, of course. Our ABCD participants always deliver high quality gameplay. That's for sure.
Because if they were 300 elo, then I'd be like, okay, this TC is going to be idle all game, you know.
And also, I would maybe tell you the bans. So they were allowed to ban a Civ and a map. And Ca11um banned Arena and Franks. No, Schwimmbutz banned Arena and Franks. And Ca11um banned Aztecs and Golden Pit.
Okay. What was the first? So Aztecs was banned, and then the other one was which?
Franks.
Franks? Oh, okay.
Franks on Arabia is quite a good ban also.
Yeah. No. Respect to those bans. Franks is a nasty Civ. Aztecs is nasty too. I can't stand playing against Aztecs. So
and
these guys are on point.
And I just want to mention that Ca11um probably also banned Aztecs because Schwimmbutz delivered a really good Aztec gameplay on Arabia in the matchup before against Oceaning Abyss.
Delivered. I love that word. Okay. All right.
Delivered
so
the game.
these guys are they're studying each other before the games.
Yes, they're super well prepared. They're practicing like beasts, and they know what's going on. I heard they even use apps to spy on their opponents and their favorite picks, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is getting better and better.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll just start with a short introduction into the matchup, and then we can go ahead from there.
Perfect.
All right, so welcome everyone, and this is the ABCD2 tournament semifinals casted by me and Slamjam today, and we are watching the matchup between Schwimmbutz in green playing the Chinese versus Ca11um in blue playing Lithuanians on the map Arabia, which is always the first map in the match, and it will be a best of 5. So looking forward to that, and hope we will see many games. Okay.
Loving it.
Exclamation mark Cocaster, guys. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we can start a little bit with the Civs. Would you like to start, Slam?
Yeah, let's rock and roll. Chinese, one of my favorite Civs, that's for sure. For Schwimmbutz. So I'm not gonna be pronouncing that properly, but I'll go with Schwimmbutz for now. And Lithuanians is another strong Civ. So both these Civs usually they end up going scouts, especially China, Lithuanians. So, but as I say that, Blue throws down a barracks before putting down a mill. So he is going on the aggressive, and you can do this with Lithuanians. It's a lot easier because of the extra food they get. So this is looking good.
Look at our professional ABCD participants. Wow, militia being produced already. A little bit housed here from Ca11um, but he fixed it already. And look at the deer push here from green also. Very nice.
Oh, I'm falling in love with green already.
Because of the deer push?
Yeah. It's a long story. But yeah, green, nice work, buddy. Blue, right now, I'll tell you right now, I think I prefer Blue's map. Just the way he's able to wall it. Like, the front there is perfect. The top can be walled pretty easily in the bottom, so, and then all of his golds will be in the back if he walls. If you see down near the side of the map, walls across there, he'll be looking really good.
Yeah, that's true. That's
and he's
very
about
convenient.
to do it.
Yeah, we've seen some very interesting walls at times in the tournament. So let's see how both our participants here will be walling. But this looks really easy for blue from the walling perspective, definitely.
Yeah, and green... Oh, green just spotted the drush right now. Oof, let's see how he'll react.
Yes. I mean, blue does not know so much about the base from green yet. Oh, but now the scout. Maybe they were
I just realized I was a bit ahead of you here. I'm just gonna slow down.
Okay.
I think I was. Okay.
I'm at 8:30.
Yeah, 8:35 right now.
Okay, that should be fine.
Okay, I'm good. There we go.
Thank you. Okay, so now blue is insecure, I feel like. He's heading away with his militia.
I like it. I like it. I'm surprised he's going back, though. This is like prime time. You got your 3 militia. You have military.
Yeah. No
Put
walls.
the pressure on. Oh, maybe. Okay, he's ahead of me. He's clicking up the feudal. He probably wants to conserve these bad boys so he can get them up to man-at-arms.
Okay.
That's probably what he's aiming for.
Alright, and now green going for the normal time to drop the barracks on his way to feudal. They're quite close with clicking up to feudal age, so...
Yeah.
For green, he's not yet very much walled, so let's see. It could become a problem. Now the militia are coming over again.
Yeah, they are back. And green has actually done a pretty good job. Like, if you look at his mill, the way he's just walled that in, quite amazing. And then his wood actually can't be touched either, because, you know, they'd have to walk right past the TC. So green's doing both these guys are playing pretty good right now.
Yeah, and look how he walled in his green villager here building the barracks. Because otherwise blue would be able to prohibit green from building the barracks completely, more or less. And he walled the villager in so quickly. I'm impressed. And blue was able to catch the green scout without the green scout being able to find blue space at all yet. So now the scout is dead and no vision for green.
Yeah, and I'd be getting a little bit paranoid for green. He doesn't know where that drush went. So my first instinct would be to wall the right side of the wood, and he's just doing it as I speak.
Yeah.
Man, are you sure these guys are 1100? I feel like they might be a little bit higher.
Yeah, maybe not anymore, Slam. They've been training like beasts. So maybe in case we have time afterwards, one of them can tell us how long they've been training for that or how much. Yeah, and the quick walls! The quick walls! Oh, there's in a hole!
Oh, but he ran right past.
Okay, that was hilarious.
Oh man.
And now green knows that there was a hole. That was funny.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm gonna take a look at blue. So look at blue. Like, his walling is perfect. Like,
yes.
It's exactly how I had imagined it.
Nice job. And now the scouts are coming.
That score difference it's kind of frightening. I don't know how accurate it is right now. Like, maybe blue has had some solid scouting. That's probably, yeah, because if you look at green's POV,
as the scout died.
Yeah, he doesn't see too much.
Yeah. And it looks...
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, it's sometimes difficult with the delay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the build difference is like shockingly different. 4 villagers
already difference here. Maybe Schwimmbutz was a little bit distracted from the attack.
Yeah, maybe there's some nerves going on right now for these guys.
For sure. I was like, hey guys, are you ready? We're down for casting your game live with Slam.
Oh really? Is that what you said to them?
Yes.
Maybe they're Slam fans.
Maybe
Green's a huge Slam fan.
Yes.
His hand is just shaking.
Exactly. He's such a fan that he cannot focus anymore on building villagers. So let's see. Now he's finally trying to finish his walls. That looks like a very small base though. But of course it's hard, right? When you're always under attack. So blue does a very good job here, sending the militia first, then giving green no time to breathe and coming in with the scouts then. And green did not have any vision of his enemy yet, so he has to find his enemy first before he can do anything with the scouts. And as we know, blue is already completely walled very nicely, and with scouts that will be hard then to harass.
Yeah, true. He's if once he does find him, he's just gonna run straight into walls, and then yeah, he's gonna have to switch up what he's gonna do. Either go for a fast try and go up, maybe switch into archers. I'm not too sure because yeah, I'd say probably going into castle with camels would probably be not a bad thing to do. Just unfortunately, Schwimmbutz can't see what's going on inside Ca11um's base. He'll just see the stable, and he won't know if he's going to make a switch. But most likely Lithuanians will go into knights if they build the stable.
Yeah, and maybe talking of the Civ again with the Lithuanians, I mean, they get this really big bonus with the relics, right? And just from the relic distribution, he has one in the back of his base, but the others are pretty much distributed more close to green, I would say. So the localization of the relics themselves is not so good for blue here.
Yeah, true. And even the one in the back, he doesn't see yet. It's literally just right on the
like one
that's
tile.
The worst.
Yes.
I know. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate, as you say.
Yeah.
So let's see whether blue will go for the relics later, and maybe he will still find it. Who knows? Oh, he's looking for a hole.
Yeah, the Vil count has equalized, but maybe blue got wheelbarrow. I didn't actually check.
I think blue got wheelbarrow. And now he's building a market. I think he wants to click up to castle now.
Oh yes, yeah. Look like his resources where he's got tons of food.
Yeah.
He can maybe even click one cell on the food so he can go up.
Yes, because going up to castle age as fast as possible is super important. How far is green away? He could be there soon.
Yeah, I'm just really curious what these guys are gonna end up going for their castle age unit. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see blue go for another stable, double down on knights, grab the relics. But if he does do that, he does need to throw a little bit more on gold.
Yeah, that's true. Only 4 villagers are not that massive, so let's see. He clicked up now. Hopefully green will be able to do so soon too. I mean, he has the resources, right? Yeah, now he did it. Okay, that's still fine. And oh, this is exciting. What will happen in Castle Age here?
Oh boy. And Ca11um, he's sending some Vil to the north. There's a Komodo dragon chasing it, unfortunately.
No aggressive sheep, but the Komodo dragon.
Oh, but the Vil's actually going to die. Because for some reason...
He's not fighting it.
Yeah, when a wolf or something attacks your Vil, usually the Vil just automatically starts jabbing it. But I don't know what happened here. And
the villager just wanted to go all the way first until he fights it, and yeah, that's... I don't know.
Maybe there was a pot of gold up here he was searching for? I don't know. Like, the Vil just went straight north. Maybe he saw the relic and he just wanted to throw down a monastery or something. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, or an outpost or whatever. Okay, we could ask them maybe. So now the 2 stables, as you said it. Bloodlines coming in for blue, and he is now up to Castle Age. Throwing in the knights immediately. Very nice. Okay.
Yep. And green... Green did scout his stable and saw another building going up. He may have clicked on it, saw that it was a stable. So, and his reaction is 2 stables. So there might be some camels we'll be seeing here, which would be a great counter to what blue's doing.
Okay. And yeah,
I like what green's doing on his gold. He's putting up a double layer. Maybe he's making a little spot for a TC. I guess he's just expanding.
Yeah, the apartment's becoming too small.
Renovate. He's doing some renovations. He just wanted to upgrade his. See, there, oh, look at that, just squeezing that TC right in there.
You knew it.
Boy. Yeah.
Very nice. Does Blue is building also his second TC right now. At the two little ghost spots.
Green has is incredible. And this is a great time, especially if you're Chinese. The upgrades are cheaper. If you're stacking that much, if I was in a spot, I'd just be, lumber upgrade, gold upgrade, mail upgrade, every single upgrade I can click. I'd just be clicking it right now.
And Green is idling completely at the moment, so he's building the monastery. Blue is having the monastery. So it looks like look how Green placed the spearman nearby the relic in the front. And also on the back here next to his base. So he's taking care that the Lithuanian player won't be able to get the relics too easily.
Again, it was a bit of a joke at first, but as time goes on, I don't think it will be. I think these players are Smurfs. I really do. They're doing some next level strats here. You should have watched the first games from the tournament. Also, Slam. Oh yeah.
I think our players improved a lot.
Really? Oh man, yeah.
It's so nice for them. It's such a big compliment for them to hear from you that you think they're Smurfs.
Well, they're just doing some smart stuff. Yes. And their builds are pretty good. And the way Blue walled too was perfect. Ugh, it's gonna make me sleep really good tonight.
Oh, I'm happy to hear. So how about the upgrades so far? Both units have some upgrades. That's good. Oh, look how Green is. How is Green walling in that villager? I mean,
it's crazy.
It's wow. I mean, against 4 knights, you will probably not be able to survive this because they melt down those palisade walls. But the knights decide to go for that camel. Okay.
Yeah, from Greens, it always is a little bit discouraging when you're going camels and then the knights are winning. So I think Green's you just need a little bit more numbers out on the field to take out the knights, because you really don't want to be losing to knights with camels, but it does happen if you don't have the upgrades or the numbers.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Blue going for the relics, and the monk just converted the spearman, the first, and the second monk is moving out here too. Some knights coming to support. Now he's got the relic, but Green should know, so he's sending out the camels. You won't get the relic that easily, Blue.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
He's on it.
He's on it.
And the north too. The north monk as well.
Yes.
Schwimmbutz, he's
a beast.
He is, but he might get the conversion. Oh, he got the conversion.
He got it, like in the first case. And Green doesn't find the second monk with the relic.
No.
And now, trying to sneak the other one maybe at least.
Yeah, he aborted the south. He probably thought, okay, he got away with it. Let's go get the guy up north.
Yeah. Just a short second, Sam, Sana, thank you so much for the raid. Vielen, vielen lieben Dank und herzlich willkommen an alle. Wir sind gerade am Halbfinale Casten mit dem Pro-Player Slamjam, falls ihr ihn noch nicht kennt. Und es ist das Halbfinale von unserem Low-Elo-Turnier ABCD2. Herzlich willkommen und vielen, vielen Dank, Sarah. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet einen tollen Stream. Sorry, that was just a short welcome to the people coming over with the raid.
I understood all of it, and great intro to your stream from the raid.
Thank you.
Oh, he picked off the monk. Now he's just chilling there. He's guarding that relic.
Yes.
He's not letting him have that relic.
He was able to prohibit that at least. And let's see, there are 3 knights at the second one here on the left. So this is now all about the relics here. New monks marching out. Look at the many monks
that monk
here.
Will be in for a surprise.
That monk will be killed by those camel army though, so he cannot send them anymore unprotected.
Yeah. Oof. I still feel bad that Blue did not scout that relic in the back. That's
yes. You know, when I was casting semifinals last time with Neely, we had a game where someone lost all his relics in the first place because the monastery was destroyed by the opponent. Then he was able to defend against the opponent, so the opponent was gone again, but the relics were all still there, and he didn't put them back into a new monastery anymore as a Lithuanian player. So he was fighting like the whole game without that I think it was 4 or 5 relics just standing around on the battlefield.
Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this.
It's painful, right?
Was he Lithuanians?
Yes.
Oh no, let's delete that memory.
Yeah, I think Neely and me were still traumatized by that. No, it can happen. I mean, people are very nervous. They're new to playing tournaments, so things like that just happen. And now Green was able to get...
Go ahead.
Green was able to get one own relic so far. So Green also stealing away one from Blue already. How many does Blue have so far?
One, but he's about to get 2. Ooh. That knight's trying to look for the monk at the south, but I think that monk's gonna escape. 20 almost 20 difference between these two. So Blue's doing... Oh, that monk gone. Nice.
This is so... I mean, of course, it seems like the economy of Blue regarding the villager and the TC idle time is a little bit better here from Blue, but Green is doing a great job in really keeping Blue away from those relics here all the time. But let's see, I mean, the points are different already. At some point, we gotta see some more fights going on.
Yeah, I agree, and I think Blue threw down 2 barracks, so it looks like he might switch to pikes. That's something Green might need to be careful of. Or even just Blue's army in general. I don't think Green has enough out in the field because Blue just took a great fight there.
And now they just killed respective other monks again.
A lot of monks have been lost in this game.
So many sacrificed monks.
So Blue's going to be clicking up soon. His resources are looking pretty balanced. Green, though, on the other hand, they're a little up and down here and there. He's lacking on a bit of food, but I did just see him move a bunch of gold vills onto farm, so he did realize that he needed to balance things out a little bit. Unfortunately for Green, he's got 2 golds up front, so as soon as Blue puts on the aggression, that's not going to be pretty for Green.
That's true, yeah. It's always quite unlucky when you have to try and defend those resources, and Blue is a little bit ahead with everything here, so now he clicked up to Imperial Age, and Green needs to get in the food.
Yeah, still... Ay. I'm getting worried for Green. I'm getting very worried.
Yeah. A massive army here also for Blue already.
Yeah, and that stone is also building up for Blue, so we may see a castle drop here at some point. And a perfect place. If Blue knows that he's very ahead in military numbers, then a perfect place for that castle is sandwiched right in between those golds, just out in front.
Okay, sandwiched with the gold. Sandwich with the gold. Castle sandwich. Okay. And now Green is putting his own castle down on that hill. What do you think about that castle position here?
Oh, which Green? I am missing something here. Oh, right there. Well, for one thing, it's nice. It's on a hill, and that's great. It's not bad. I'm just concerned about his golds. That's about it. But apart from that, it's a good spot.
It's always nice to have a castle on the hill, for sure.
Maybe what I would do in this spot, if there's a castle there, getting a nice wall up, or a couple of house wall, kind of just in front of the 2 golds. There's that hole between the bamboo there. That might be a safe thing to do. Very easy to say these things though when you're watching.
Exactly.
While playing.
Yes, that's definitely true. Like, I mean, I'm like far below those players' skills already, but just from watching, you can still see some things and comment on things. Also, to not have the fog of war makes such a big difference already.
I know, right? And it's like, I could sit here and be like, man, I can't believe Blue has not got the relic in the back of his face.
No, the relic's still the relic.
But that wouldn't be very fair to say. He doesn't know.
Yeah, how many relics does he have so far? I didn't check. 2 relics for Blue. 1. Wait, this is not the monastery. Where's the monastery?
Look at
What's
that army
happening?
from Blue. It's just so impressive. Oh, he's doing a castle at home. That's fine. That is fine. It's safe. It's nice and safe. But like I said, there's a big score difference. He's won like probably at least 1 or 2 fights this game. He has the army advantage. I think doing an aggressive castle would have been best. But you know what? That's fine. Ca11um is already killing it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really big army. A very dangerous army here with the pikemen against the camels. So I think, yeah, as you said, Green has to think about something here against that army. Does Green know about that big army? I mean, they were just passing each other, but now he knows. Okay.
Yeah, and there's that wall I was talking. Green did a great wall there where he would need to do it, but unfortunately, it's just a palisade wall.
Yeah, why
so
not
that
a
thing's
stone
made of
wall?
paper, but the idea was great.
Yes. The idea was really great. Just, yeah, make a stone wall out of it because it will just melt like butter. And, yeah. And Ca11um also waited to attack until he gets the Imperial Age Cavaliers, so that's very nice here.
Either way, these palisades are still holding Blue out.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I think it's a psychological barrier more.
Okay.
The psychological barrier.
Okay, not anymore. Never mind.
Not
We're going
anymore.
down quick.
Now they're in. Green sending the pikes to fight away the cavaliers. And there are the unique unit is being built now also by Schwimmbutz, the Chukunu. Slam like, ooh, the Chukunu.
But this +6 on these Cavalier,
yeah,
man,
that's tough.
Schwim.
Yeah, somehow he has to defend now against this mass of strong cavaliers. If you were in Schwimmbutz's position now, Slam, what would you do?
I think I hit the resign button. Oh no way, he did it. Oh man, no, that I would say on it, if the game were to continue, I'd be going for Halbs. I mean, he's got a lot of resources in the bank still, and a lot of stone, but I mean, it looked pretty over at that point. He just didn't have the army out.
Yeah.
GG though.
GG to both players. Nice game. I think maybe we can point out again. So most of all, I would say it was quite balanced so far. So they did some really great stuff. Like the quick walling from Green was insane. The pressure from Blue, like from very early beginning, coming in with those militia like super early, and then following up with the scouts. The relics game was super fun to watch. Also, like Green trying to have the vision on all the relics and then trying to protect them. Have the monk fights. A lot of monks were killed in this game. So that was also very nice to see here. Like the Civ kind of game, and then Ca11um was just better in massing the army here, and then and he was like a little bit dominant throughout the game in a way. But what was the decisive point where we would say that was the main reason why Blue won this?
Yeah, I think you summed up the game pretty nicely. I mean, I could add that Green's start was great. It was like the way he's quick walling and walling in his mill to protect himself from the drush. But I think it was just an eco thing and keeping up with military production for Green. As the game went on, I noticed there was some resources being floated from him and just 1 TC being put down first. And he was losing some fights to knights with camels too early. So he needed to mass out camels. He has the counter unit to Blue, he should be able to push and win with that counter unit. He just didn't have the numbers out in the field. So the fact that Blue was able to win with knights and have map control, on top of that, Blue had such a nice map to wall,
Yes, that's
whereas Green was
true.
open and maybe he felt a little, I don't know, it just led to more multitasking for him, so he just couldn't keep up with the boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely also a big point here. Like, Blue was able to wall up the complete base super early, and since Green was under attack, he wasn't as fast with the scouts as he might have been when he was just left in peace. And like that, when he came over with scouts for a potential scout rush, it was already too late. Everything was closed and no damage could be done here. And then the little distraction coming like here and there with the scouts, with the militia, as we said already in the beginning, a little bit of villager difference. And then this also went throughout the game. I think at some point at like 30-ish villager, it was more equal again, but then it differed again. Like Ca11um did just a little bit better job here in keeping the constant villager production up. I don't know if that was now a very much decisive thing, but yeah, just what I noticed so far.
Yeah, just taking a look at the stats here, and yeah, it just looks like a lot of huge equal advantage from Blue as the game went on. So GG. I mean, hopefully Green can you know, make a comeback here and make it 1-1.
Yes, I hope so, because the loser of the first match is allowed then to pick his home map. So
okay.
Maybe Schwimmbutz will have something very nice prepared for us. So let's see. Do we have a game idea already? Sorry.
Yeah, this is where maybe we'll see a nice little surprise from something that one of these players, you know, have, you know, planned up some secret strat for one of their home maps.
Yes.
I do see the next game. It is there, so I'm ready to whenever you are.
It is there. That's great. Is it in the lobby browser still, or is it already in spectation mode?
It's in spectation mode.
Oh wow, they are fast. No break between the game.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's go. They're motivated. Revenge. Schwimmbutz wants the revenge. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe just a few words to chat. Sorry guys, I'm not able to read chat today at all. Like, I'm very much focusing on casting this game, focusing on my co-caster today, who is, by the way, the famous Slamjam! !Cocaster, check him out. And thank you so much everyone who's here. Thank you for watching, for following, for subbing. Also, Sana, thank you so much again for the raid. I don't know if anyone is still left because it's English here, not a German stream today, but yeah. All right, and
beautiful.
thank you everyone. You're so sweet. Okay, Slam, I'm ready. How about you?
I am ready. I had the game paused at 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are seeing. Oh, well, that was too fast. Bulgarians versus Japanese. Okay, I'll count to 3 and then we click on play.
Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Flem in your chat says, when are we seeing your games? What are you Flem? This guy, he thinks he's been around my chat. What he's saying, he's calling me a beginner. Whatever, buddy. Anyways, let's focus on the game.
Where are we seeing your games here, Flem? Why did you not participate at our tourney?
Yeah, Flem.
Yeah. Alright, anyhow, let's hop into the game. So this one is the home map from Schwimmbutz, and he decided to pick 4 lakes. And he is playing the Japanese, whereas his opponent decided to go for Bulgarians on this map. So let's see how this will go. So I know already that Japanese is a very nice pick for this, because they have some advantages for the water, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Their fishing ships they're nasty. They get the job done.
Nasty
so
fishing ships.
They're nasty.
I love that.
So I think I would prefer to be Japanese. The Bulgarians, I to be honest, I'll be honest, I don't have a clue what Blue is planning for his choice on Bulgarians here. maybe there's something I'm missing, but I just could see there's so many other civs he could go for that seem pretty strong on this map. But maybe he just wants to go for full aggression. We saw the drush from him the first game. Maybe he loves barracks and drushing, and Bulgarians may fit into that because they get the free upgrade to Man-at-Arms in Feudal Age.
That could be, actually. So Robchang also just said that Callum went Bulgarians on 4 legs last round as well. I unfortunately missed that, Robchang. Maybe you can give us some additional more information on that. Would be great. Power scouts.
If he did, then maybe Green saw the game and he knows something is coming his way.
I hope Green did. I hope he's so well prepared for that. Because I definitely know that Callum knows about Schwimmbutz just from the bans, like banning the Aztecs from Schwimmbutz, which were so strong on Arabia last time. That was definitely a counter ban. Okay,
yeah.
Does it make sense?
Schwim is going for 2 boars at once. Man, he wants to gobble these boars down quick.
Yes, those nasty boars.
Those nasty boars. Yeah, maybe he was worried that Callum was coming over to take one or something, but
that's not allowed actually. But
oh, it isn't.
Yeah, no, boar laming is not allowed in this tourney. Yeah.
So he's just hungry. He's just hungry.
He's just hungry, but he's leaving the boar in peace now and just left again.
Yeah.
Just saying hi.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Maybe it was, I don't know, a mistake and he was too early with getting that.
Yeah, it could have been. I think at the same time, Blue was just running his scout right past his TC, so maybe he was multitasking and all that good stuff.
The good stuff. And both our players are already going on to a little pond here. So Green is just building the dock. Blue has a dock out already. Very nice with the villager getting the shorefish here, which is very good. Very fast food source. And on the other hand, Green also, look at that placement of the docks. Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Damn, our boys.
Yeah. They're killing it. I mean, they're right on the shorefish. Beautiful.
Gotta give them an applause for that.
Nothing more I can say. This map though is it's tricky.
Yes.
Like, at every single level, it's tricky because there's so much going on. You got 4 lakes, like literally, and people like to sneak docks. They like to do fire ships in their ponds. There can be land, so there's just a whole mix of everything going on. So the strats in this map can be all over the place.
Yeah. So it's always exciting for us because the fun thing is that our ABCD participants love 4 lakes. I don't know why, they just love this map.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm like crazy. Almost every matchup I'm casting a game on 4 lakes. I'm almost 4 lakes pro now. No, just kidding.
Really?
But,
they got more guts than me. I run away from this map.
Yeah, me too.
It's too much.
Yeah, me too. But they are crazy about it. They love it. And now Green trying to sneak that villager, but the blue scout coming and then sandwich. Green, will you be able to run away from that with 3 HP?
That was a good pick, but I think his scout might go down. I don't think it's gonna make its way. I'll be surprised if it gets its way back to his TC.
And that's very important to have that scout, especially on those 4 lakes, like to see when your opponent is trying to get on another pond, for example, or your own pond. Yeah. So make sure that he's not trying to steal your pond with his fire ships, for example.
Oh, maybe the scout may get away. I think it's got to take one more corner.
And then just lure it below the TC and then let the blue scout die. That would be insane.
Oh,
that would be such a... Wow. Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god! It happened!
Look at how happy that scout is.
It is a happy scout now. This is a happy scout.
Look, it's just... he's not even moving it. That's how relieved.
It's a dominance move here, doing like...
Yeah. I can't believe that.
Wow.
I have been there before. You assume you're gonna kill the scout. You don't look at it anymore.
Yes.
Before you know it, TC. It's just been, TC just
That
Eats it right up.
that was hilarious. What a great moment here in this tourney. I love these moments. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited how those two players will play on that map. So, actually, I've seen so many different things so far. Like, we had players who picked this map and none of them moved out on any of the lakes. So they just played it like Arabia.
What?
But both players did. Like, they were like, okay, let's just both play like Arabia, it's fine. And no one had a lake advantage.
They made an agreement before the game, I see.
Yeah, they made an
Listen.
agreement. Seems like. And we had games where only one went on a lake, and we had games where everyone was happily fishing on their own lakes and nothing else happened. And we had games where they were actually going out with the fire ships and claiming all the ponds. So...
Such a variety.
Yeah. It's
Ca11um
always exciting.
Yeah, very. Ca11um is like, okay, green's actually got a full wall in this game, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be equal in that sense.
Mhm.
As you know, compared to last game where green was in the open, blue was fully walled. So both these guys are gonna be walled.
Yeah, that's very good. Let's hope that there is no hole in the end. So what I fear always, yeah, there's always a hole, you know. And then also look at blue. He's walling to the side, but he did not scout to the very edge of the wall. So I really hope he will send a villager out to scout that and make sure that there's not a hole left, because sometimes they just assume the wood patch is going to the edge of the map and it then does not. So hopefully that won't happen. And now green is sending a sneaky villager. Did you see that?
Oh man, yeah, just gotta be very quiet on this one.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Here. Oh, he actually sees. Or does he?
Does he notice or not?
No.
I like how blue tries to wall this completely off, so green will not be able to get on the pond. But green is already in. He is already on the pond. This is so exciting.
This is a great move for green.
Yes.
Blue went scouts, which are not going to be able to do anything. So that counters what blue's doing. And now he's getting this dog down here. Blue is going to be in for a surprise.
Oh my goodness. I like how green is building the house now behind the palisade walls, because the scouts take a long time to get down the palisade walls. That's very nice, so green had the time to go for a house. And now the villager is in the base of blue, and
Yo, just post.
Oh, the death push.
The
Stab.
scout's like, no.
Stab him.
Like,
The dagger of the woman killed him now, the last 3 HP. But
It's
blue
like
maybe thinks now that green is out of his base, but there's still the sneaky villager.
Blue though, like blue built 3 fishing ships, which is great. But usually on this map,
Yeah.
you're constantly built. You're just one after the other, boom, bang. You have like 15 fish out there. So in the end, it's working out for blue that he didn't build that many fishing ships, because when the fire ships come out, he's only just going to lose 3. Not like he's going to lose 10, but
It's true.
interesting.
But also now green going on the top lake, so green might be on 3 lakes eventually soon. And remember how we talked about the villager difference in between both players in last game? Look at the villagers now. I mean, it's not a very much big difference, but it's in favor of green. It's in favor of Schwimmbutz.
Yeah. And this is his home map too, so I mean, it's all coming together.
The scouts from blue having a little bit more upgrades, and also very nice putting them on the hill, on top of the hill, to get the hill bonus. So that was a little scout fight here in the middle going on.
Yeah, I'm still confused about the Bulgarian pick. Like, I need to check the Civ again and figure out. I can't figure it out, but we'll see. Maybe there's something in store coming up.
Yes, maybe there is something. Oh, and now the villagers are fighting! Man against the woman! The man doesn't want to fight the woman, so he's just walling himself in. Get her out, yes. Good decision. Smart decision to not fight the woman.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, might blue get down?
A watchtower for that. Oh.
A watchtower. No,
Yeah,
he
Blue's
decided
gonna build a
against it.
watchtower on that veil, but then he deleted it, so...
The man is peaceful, he doesn't need to be watched. Now Blue's trying with his own fire galley to get back control on his map, but Green has already 3 out on that lake, and it looks like he will dominate the lake.
Yeah, it just looks like he's just going to give it up. And green is on the way up to Castle Age too.
Ooh,
Oh, this is
nice.
looking really great for green.
Ah, this is so exciting. I love that match. I love the matchup.
I know, right? And I'm trying to figure out if green has the advantage going into Castle Age here. I really hope green can execute something with this advantage.
Yeah, true.
Japanese, I mean, in Castle Age, you just go for a boom. Oh, but I hear stable go up in the bottom. I see.
In the bottom.
Down into the bottom lake, yeah.
The sneaky stable in the base of blue, and blue did not do anything yet to fight against that sneaky villager living there. Maybe he thought the man will be peaceful now that he walled himself off, but no, he's not. He's going for war.
Yeah, I see that. Or else the man is going to make some other people go for war. He comes in peace still, but he's going to send out knights.
It's true. He's setting everything up for war.
Yes.
Wow, this can be so good for green.
Yeah, and green's already got the first armor on. I can see it just on the scouts there. So that's going to be really, the first knight that comes out is going to have some. It's going to have some punch to it.
That's nice. And also a little bit harassment here and distraction in the north of green's blue space with those two scouts. Trying to get that palisade wall down, so blue has to react again. Some more distraction. Now there are two women, but they might be snagged by the scout and the knight already. And now the man fights back. No, it's an archer, okay.
Oh,
I was like, the man's
blue
coming
just
now.
Panicked. Oh yeah, the man?
He's still there. He's still hanging out.
Oh, yeah, he's still there.
But I just thought the archer is the man, and he's striking back now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's all fine. Yeah, and green has all three pawns to himself now.
Yeah, that is some serious fish.
Some serious fish. And even another woman trying to claim the last and fourth lake. Green wants it all.
Yeah, no kidding.
No kidding.
Green, okay. This makes sense. This is green's home map.
Yeah.
Because green's killing it right now.
Yeah, he's killing it, exactly. He should play that in all the ranked games.
Right? And green is adding 2 ranges now. So he's going for everything. Green's going for everything. Crossbows, knights.
And now he's in the base with a scout, with knights, with a crossbowman, exactly. Just, yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge difference compared to the first game for green. And green looks like blue the first game.
Yeah, they just switched the roles.
Yeah. But maybe blue might clean this up though. I'm starting to wonder if maybe green was trying to take on too much, going for the knights and expos, because the crossbows didn't have any upgrades on them. Green was going for the upgrades on the knights. To do 2 units at once can be a little bit difficult when it comes to blacksmith upgrades. So maybe a double stable would have been safer, but we'll see what happens.
And question is also whether green can keep up the economy to pump out enough army to keep the pressure in blue space.
Yeah, I mean, with this, the Japanese fishing ships are pretty solid. So, and he's like you mentioned earlier, the green's got 4 lakes now. Hasn't built any fish in the right yet, but I think green probably will soon. Plus 3 TCs, so this fill count's just gonna get enormous.
Yeah. The knights are now fighting off those archers, and the last villager standing. It's so nice. He's walling him off. But the palisade wall, that could be the weak spot here, so to make the knights get through the villager. That villager is so precious for green today.
Yeah.
This is the MVP here.
Oh, but he's gonna still slip in because green see it.
Oh!
What did the veil? The veil didn't do anything to him. The veil's been peaceful.
He's just setting up everything for war, but besides that, he's just peaceful.
Yes.
Yeah, but he did not consider that, of course, blue could tear down his own buildings. Exactly.
maybe Callum just wanted Bulgarians because he wants to get that upgrade in the castle. I believe it's called stirrups. Yes, and they attack quicker. Maybe he just loves knights. That's what he wants.
Yeah, maybe it could be true. What I also like here from Green is how he's setting his fire galley on patrolling on the lake and along the shores to make sure Blue is not coming and building a second, another dock somewhere.
Yeah, very smart. That's nice to see, because then, yeah, he's basically denied Blue everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like Blue doesn't... I think Blue might be underestimating the power of the lakes.
Yeah, and look at the villager count. It's crazy.
Almost double.
It's crazy.
It's really gonna come down to Green's execution now. Green has the world in his hands. He just has to
run it down.
Yeah,
show
he's gotta
dominance.
Run it down. He's got to show him who's boss.
Show who's boss, exactly. I like that.
he's been given everything, so we'll see what happens here.
Very nice here from Callum to go for the raid with the knights. And the palisades wall, as I said earlier, melting down like butter, so he will not be able to get something behind that. And the knights are able to get through in here. Some pikemen are already in place. Are those enough? That's the question.
Oh, he doesn't... Oh, he's trying to quick wall it. I think those knights could take... Oh,
whoa!
The way... Oh, this is so bad for Blue. Oh, now he's okay.
Now he's okay again and snacking the villagers there. So Green really needs more of those pikemen. Get rid of those knights in the base, because there's so many exposed villagers.
So Green did end up getting fletching because he had crossbows, and the fletching is going to help with TC fire on the knights. And the knights don't have the +2 armor, so they will actually go down pretty quick to the TCs.
Yeah. But the good thing is that like Blue is under constant pressure by Green just because Green has those aggressive buildings there. So now he's going with the ram to fight that off, trying to build his own. The Crepost here, the Crepost coming, and yeah, so that's something where Blue has to deal all the time. So he's really keeping Blue busy with that, and maybe that's also why there's such a big villager difference also, like in addition, because he was so distracted by this.
I mean, that score difference is pretty intimidating. I mean, for Blue. But you know what? Green's about to is denying that crypt post, so Blue doesn't have enough down there yet. Oh boy.
Yeah, Green should now try and get more villagers down here, and maybe some additional buildings. I don't know. What would you do in Green's situation to run this down, Slam?
In Green's situation, I would. Okay, so what he's doing right now is great.
Yes.
But if I did lose the south, I'd be okay with that. For now, it's just a distraction. His eco's so far ahead that I think this is a great time to be mining stone. And as he's distracting in the south, to get a forward castle up north somewhere.
Okay.
So I don't see the south as being the main pushing point, but just more so of a distraction for now.
Yeah. I like how Green was able to deny that TC. Now the crossbowman will die to the knights though, but instead of keeping the army at home, I think he closed the holes and then sent his army over to Blue, as Blue did not have any military left basically, and tried to counterattack them.
Yeah, and Green is gonna be up to Imp soon.
Yes.
And he's actually putting a forward siege workshop, which is great to see. My fear for Green would have been that he'd be too passive with this advantage, but it looks like he's going to put pressure on right away.
Yeah, I hope that with Imperial Age you do what you just said, like move forward, get out the castle, and then just finish it off basically. And now, yes, this forward siege workshop. This is also maybe a nice hill to put a castle there. He's like having the whole map control now.
Yeah, he was ready. So the stone is building up for Green, so we could see castle drop. Looks like just pikes so far. Pikes and rams may be pretty solid because he knows that blue is just going for knights right now. So, you know, with the advantage that green has, even if he went for arbs, almost any unit at this point, I think green would be dominating.
And now the Coohost went up for blue. Finally, he got it.
Oh,
the mangonel
was
killing the fire galleys, and
that sneak build did a lot. Did a lot for green.
He did, yeah. He did a lot. That was, in my opinion, the MV villager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
MVV.
Fish traps for green. Nice. Up north, a few fish traps coming out here and there. I like it.
Yeah, they're doing so great. I'm so
green
impressed.
Green now has the stone. He could lay it down here.
Artemis hat die Artemis beenteten Kelpie.
A castle, that is.
And eventually we can see a little fight coming. Wait, was that?
He just called it. I think.
Really? Was it a GG or was it something else? Oh, he saw probably that green reached Imperial Age, saw the point difference, and was like, okay, let's have the next game. I think it's GG, yeah.
I mean, it definitely looks GG. It's just, I wonder, I didn't see a GG being tight, but I'm assuming it was.
Yeah, I would assume that too. I can have a look at the Discord real quickly if anyone noted anything. No, nothing written, so...
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
It was GG from Ca11um then.
Yeah, it was looking pretty bad for blue there.
Yeah. Wow. I'm really impressed now. This was like really switching positions here, like changing roles. Like in the first game, Ca11um was completely throughout the game showing the dominance, showing the map control, being faster with everything, better economy and stuff. And this one, Schwimmbutz really showed the dominance on his home map. He was like, "This is my home map. I know what it's about, and I will get all those lakes." Really like getting all the 4 lakes on 4 lakes. It's crazy. And then having the map control, the villager advantage. Yeah, it was really nice to watch here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Schwim was prepared, just simply because he did everything you needed to do in this map. Literally, with Japanese, the fish boom, the sneakville into his corner.
Yeah, the MBV.
And then took over every single lake. It seemed like Ca11um, especially with the Bulgarians pick, I don't know. I still am confused about that. Yeah. On top of that, he just went for 3 fish. I think he underestimated the power of the 4 lakes. Eventually
he did, but on the other hand, we've seen so many games before now and casted so many games, and I'm sure Ca11um saw those games as a well-prepared ABCD player, and he must have known. So I really wonder what the game plan was here. So in case we might have a chance to ask him afterwards, I don't know, in chat or yeah, maybe he will tell us what the thought process behind this pick was. Maybe he had a Coohost strategy or something, I don't know. But yeah, I liked how he was really fighting off that villager who was barricading himself in the back and getting then finally out the Coohost and the mangonels, destroying the ships and getting control back over his own base in a way. But the damage was done, and it worked out for green, so very nice.
Yeah, right on. Well played for green.
GG.
1-1.
Nice applause here. GG. Okay, Robtang also says it's all fine. His plan was scout rush, but all went wrong against walls. And yeah, this time it was like the other way around, and green was able to wall quite quickly, and yeah.
Yeah, true. That was actually... completely forgot about that. The timing of green's walls. It's really good.
Yeah, so very nice. And now we're seeing the 3rd game, and it will be the home map from Ca11um. So
boy.
Let's see what he prepared for us. This is so exciting.
Like ghosts. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Oh, too late. I heard
roast.
it already.
He's gonna roast. Someone's gonna roast someone on this map.
Thanks, Rob Chang. Are you guys excited for the third games? Gonna get some hype in here. There it is. I found it. Yes, Ghost Lake. Ghost Lake, guys.
Roast bake.
Roast bake. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I actually.
Yes, I've been doing some roasting and some baking.
So is Thanksgiving also in Canada? I think so. Maybe you had some.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, we had ours a couple weeks ago. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roaster, or however it's called.
Yeah, roast turkey.
Roast turkey. Okay, and we are seeing. Let's just switch back to the professional stuff here.
Yeah, I gotta focus on the game.
Focus. This time we're seeing the Ghost Lake, which is the home map from CA11um, and they picked Magyars and Mayans. Okay, I think you probably have to help me out with the civs here, because I don't know what's good on that map and what could be of advantage, and yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think I would prefer Schwimm's pick, Mayans. Mayans have always been a great pick on this map, because it's like you can get some nice walls in. It can be a game where you can be very defensive, and Mayans is really good at that. They can get, you can go for a castle for plumes. You can get the extra sheep, and resources last longer. Overall, Mayans is a good pick. Magyars, I don't know what CA11um has planned for this. Maybe he wants. It looks like there's been a theme of scouts from him, and Magyars will get the +1 on the scouts. So maybe he wants to use scouts. It's just that if he's up against walls again, and this is a very wallable map, then he might be in some trouble. Britons is another great pick, because there's a lot of extra sheep in this map. So Mayans, summary: Mayans great pick. Magyars, I'm unsure, but we'll see. We'll see what he's got planned.
I'm unsure.
Me? Yeah, I'm unsure. I'm unsure about Magyars.
Oh, unsure?
Yeah. What did it sound like? You say
a muncher. What's a muncher?
Adventure? Oh, matcher.
Discord,
Yeah, or it's maybe a Canadian accent.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, we're in the game. So, what do we have here? Okay, I just give a short introduction. So hi everyone. Mancher, yes. Welcome to the third matchup in this best of 5 between CA11um and Schwimmbutz in the semifinals of ABCD2. I'm casting together with Slamjam. God. And I ruined it. I messed it up. Can we get that like? Okay, I messed it up. So this is like casting today with Slamjam! Exclamation mark Cocaster in the chat, guys. Hit that follow button. And
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And this is the map Ghost Lake, which is the home map from CA11um this time. And let's see what they will have prepared for us. Oh, it's already going down. You can see that CA11um is already getting a couple of sheep here.
Yeah. These players, when they pick their home maps, they go for it, because like that is a great move to do, sending your scout right out into the middle because of just all the extra sheep. And as you mentioned, that's exactly what CA11um did. Loving it.
Yes. And it's already interesting to see. So I've casted also games before where we had the Scout versus the Eagle Scout. And on one hand, the normal Scout has is a little bit faster, I think, but the Eagle Scout is a little bit stronger. So when it comes to a face-to-face fight, the Eagle Scout can win this. And let's see whether Schwimmbutz will be able to also show dominance on that Ghost Lake here. So he was able to catch these two sheep back from CA11um that were already blue before, but
oh yes, yeah, that's good. That is good, because you just want CA11um to take everything. He just missed the Schwimm just missed those extra sheep down to the south. With Mayans though, he'll be fine though, because Mayans they're so good with eco. Just the longer lasting resources, so he's got a fair amount of sheep there already. I think green will be okay.
And now blue is snacking some more.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, those are the ones I was. Oh, look at that! I just snagged them right now.
Exactly, like the one tile that was missing for Schwimmbutz to find them. Callum's just taking
Who's
them.
like, you don't want them? Fine, I'll
take them.
And Green's still some in the back too, but they're right up against the edge. I'm not sure if he'll eventually scout there, but
yeah,
he'll be fine. Unfortunately for Green, his map in the front is very, very open. But what I like, those first two houses, he's doing such a great job because he's laying down the foundation for soon to be a big wall.
Yes.
That's my guess.
Which you will need there. And also very nice to have like the wall a little bit in the front of the resources and not wall in the resources. Oh god, this won't get better throughout this castings, guys. Not wall in the, use them as part of the wall, you know, because then they can be easily attacked by archers.
It all started when I said a man sure, I think, when I screwed up my and I set the pace there and
yeah, this might happen over and over now. Like
oh, there's the big wall from Green. I think that's what he's concerned. He's concerned about Callum's scout play, and with Magyars, it's going to be even more dangerous if he goes for scouts. Because, like I mentioned, he's going to have that +1 attack going in. Oh, but he's built the barracks. Never mind. Maybe no scouts.
He's built the barracks and creating the militia.
This could be really good for Callum because there's nothing worse than trying to go for a full wall, being 80% done, and then militia still get in.
Yes, and that's where it comes down to those seconds. That's where it comes down to your play speed sometimes. Like, don't wait too long to send over the militia. Try to create them as fast as possible, because that can be the decisive seconds where the last tile of the wall is missing. And that's what it's so exciting always about Age of Empires, when it comes down to those few seconds till the wall is closed.
Oh, yeah. And Blue, he's being a little too generous. He found the sheep in the back for Green, and then he placed them a little bit closer to Green, so maybe Green might be able to find them. Green's back sheep there. So, I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, okay, because it's not allowed to lame the sheep.
Oh, was that why? Okay.
Yeah.
I was being extremely sarcastic, but I thought, okay, alright. Well, he moved them a little bit closer for Green, so.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Very nice. Oh, and Green is now finding the woman trying to wall off here. Maybe he can sneak that woman.
And Blue has scouted the berry. Oh, he almost lost a scout. He's
Ah,
scouted
that
berries.
was close.
That's exactly where he's sending his militia now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's a weak spot here. Scout's just waiting for the militia to arrive.
But he didn't go for the third militia. He just went for two.
Just two militia.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Might have been a mistake because he does have. He even mined the 10 gold for it. Is he gonna get a Vil?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he tried to quick wall Schwimmbutz, but it was impossible in this case.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that militia rush will be
Let it go.
successful.
Let it go, Blue. Let it go.
Yeah, that's happened so often that like our players are fast preparing the militia, getting them out, and then running right under the TC. But yeah, you can see here they practiced so much. He did not get distracted. He did not forget about his militia. He did not let them die under the TC. Great job here from Blue.
He just walked out on the outside of the wall.
But why?
Callum.
Why did you do that? Callum, why?
No. He looks lost.
Yeah, maybe he wants to know whether the base is already completely walled.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he scouted the top. He wanted to see if it was walled. He said, yeah, it's walled. Let's go back in now.
Exactly, but the woman might be faster. Faster woman.
Yeah. Oh, is she? There's 4 tiles left.
Dum dum
You
dum
might get
dum
it.
dum 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 dum. Oh, a house! Another house! Yes! Oh my god, this is
Oh, man.
that was exciting.
Yeah, there's still that left side that Green's got a wall, but I think he'll be fine. Blue's just...
Will take very long for the militia to get there. So...
Yeah, and nice full walls by Blue, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. But the gold is a little bit part of the wall. I mean, it's hard to wall when it's so far forward. But let's see.
Two ranges for green, so he is going to be chilling in feudal age for a while. He had resources kind of in the middle where I was wondering, is he going to try and go for a fast castle? Is he going to stay in feudal? It looks like green's made the decision to stay. And Ca11um does spot the two ranges, so Ca11um does know what is coming, which is always good.
Well, let's see how he will react. He's constructing a stable now. I mean, of course, with the main Magyar is quite foreseeable, I guess.
And man, his golden stone for blue, he could pretty much get both those with one mining camp if he wanted to.
True that. main resources here so close. Okay, and the scouts are in production, the archers are in production. Let's see who will be successful with the raid. Green did not find the sheep in the back yet, though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Still
those
standing.
are the two that blue. Yeah. I think blue needs to. Usually, when you see two ranges like this, you can expect archers from mines, and there is the mining camp too. So he knows he's getting gold. He sees two ranges. Archers are probably coming. Scouts don't do too well against massed archers in feudal age. I think an archery range is needed by blue. Yeah. But it seems like he's hooked. He loves his scouts. He's hooked on them.
He's hooked on the scouts, yes. That's a good point here, Slam. So blue, even though he has information, did not react on the archers yet. So let's see if that might come in.
But he is getting a range now.
He is getting a range, and the scout just died. His Eagle Scout
and skirm mix will be pretty good.
Okay, let's see what he will build. Where in the meantime, green has 7 archers here. Does he have fletching already? Yes, he does. That's nice to see. A little bit housing time here.
Yeah. I think Ca11um's gonna really need to get some skirms out here pretty early, because these archers they're on the move and they are coming in.
They're coming.
He's trying to get a house. Yeah, they're coming, and he's getting a blacksmith, which is good. He's gonna need fletching.
Yep. So what's the information that green has? So he's maybe thinking that there might be still an open spot to attack, or on the gold, the forward gold. So let's see. There's no one yet on that gold. It's very nice that blue decided to go on the back gold first.
Yeah, true. Just needs to get some skirms out though. I don't think these archers are going to be able to do anything though because of the walls. Oh.
He can fight the scouts.
Yeah. You know, I actually thought green... Okay, yeah, never mind. Good fight. I was so mesmerized by that fight.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta stare at it.
For a second I thought maybe green would have lost it. Usually with archer, when you have like as much archers as he had out, you can click and run, and 4 scouts, 5 scouts will usually die. So for a second I thought Ca11um may have actually taken that fight, and that would have been really good for... It shouldn't happen, but it looked like it was going to.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't know how strong his scouts actually are in that moment and was not sure about the match here in this case.
Yeah. Looking at Vil count, green is slightly ahead. Not sure if Ca11um's got wheelbarrow or not. I did not check though. Yes, he does have wheelbarrow. Okay, so it's pretty even.
Yeah, and blue is not producing any further army so far. There is, I think he has some skirms, or yeah, 2 skirms only so far. Maybe he decides to try to go up to castle age as fast as possible, because he knows that green invested a lot into those archers and might not be able to click up as fast. And green is still massing the archers.
Yeah.
But he could get somewhere to Castle Age soon too. Building a market now. He has a lot of food, a little bit of stone still missing, but also now 5 people on the food. Gold.
Yeah.
Food.
I think these, yeah, they're going to be neck and neck with their uptimes here. Looks like Blue's clicking up first. Again, this is a great time to be masting skirms and catching these archers before Green gets to Castle Age.
And gets the upgrades.
And another great upgrade would be the defense for the skirms. If I was Blue, I would actually go around the back because I don't think Green's going to be able to get in through here. Oh, maybe he will. He didn't wall that. He didn't wall. Okay, now he did.
Green is breaking through with those archers
he did
now,
get through.
though. He got through.
Man, the persistence paid off.
Yes. Now the scouts coming again.
So
those
Blue does have
archers.
defense on these scouts, which is good. It just he's taking an unfortunate
Yeah.
fight. Moving in at the same time with the skirms would be perfect.
Oh, and an innocent woman had to die here. She was part of the army for a second. That was too much for her.
You know, Green could actually take those 3 skirms.
Yes.
No joke. If he fought that, I think he's giving too much credit to these skirms. They don't have any defense. He could have killed those 3 and actually ran to the right.
Yeah, and the woman
he
coming.
probably could have ended the game.
Yes, I mean the
not
woman
ended it.
coming now to
That's
wall
crazy.
immediately. He broke in Schwimmbutz. Why are you going back now? Don't do this, man. He's giving up the whole
man.
pressure, and the woman is here to wall this off again. Like the hole that he created in sweat and blood.
Yeah, that is crazy though. I actually really liked
Yeah.
watching that because it just showed me like certain situations like that where one player could actually either A, win the game or give themselves such a huge advantage that then they had no idea that it existed.
Yes, yes.
Because what you do with when you're going archers, you want to constantly click on the skirms of the opponent, and for as long as they don't have defense, you can win fights with archers, especially at 3. I think he would have taken out 3 skirms, maybe lost 1 archer, moved to the right, and just killed a bunch of ills.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
many exposed
I had to get that out.
villagers.
I had to get that out because
Yeah. Yeah, that's important
Just
also
about
for
that
our
moment.
players to know. So, do you think that could be like an ELO thing that they just don't know it better and are too careful?
yeah, it could be elo. It could just be not giving too much. Forgetting to click on skirms and then remembering the fact that without the defense on the skirms, you have enough archers. You can actually kill these skirms. So it could be elo. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So now Green preparing a huge army of archers here. 20 archers already. He has upgrades, and Blue very nice building a TC there at his forward, gold and stone. Got some more protection.
Yeah, Green is playing this nice. He's 3 TCs now. So much food in the bank. He could boom for years to come.
Yeah. Villager count is okay. 3 villagers ahead for Green here. Now he's having a little bit idle time, but now he's back. Okay, very nice. And the knights from Blue.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. Green is doing a great job at constantly building crossbows. Oh, did you already? I don't know if you mentioned this. I thought maybe there's 3 ranges now, so Green is not messing around with military production.
Yeah.
3 ranges, so many crossbows. Blue does not have enough knights out on the field yet here.
It's true.
And we need to keep in mind, if Green does continue to mine stone, he can get a castle down, and he get obsidian arrow with mines, and before you know it, these crossbows will be taking down
They
town centers.
take down everything.
Yeah, everything.
Blue is
Everything.
not on stone yet at all. So, and then Green going for the forward siege workshop now. Aggressive siege workshop coming in. Let's see if that will go up.
Yeah, that's actually a great move. Blue still has 1 more gold in the back, So if green does take him off his main gold at the front, blue will still be okay for a little while.
Also, green's starting to get the relics here. Taking care of everything.
Oh man, so much opportunity. Like green,
Yeah.
green could even come forward if he wanted to. Oh,
Yeah. Oh
no, watch out.
no! Don't let them run unattended.
No.
He's losing a couple of archers there, but he's microing this and going this back and forth, clicking. And very nice from blue to build the mangonel. Maybe we can have some bada boom shots.
Oh yeah, something big is about to go down. I was going to say, if green does clear this up, this is an excellent time to bring Vils forward and drop a castle right in the front. He has the stone for it. He has the army for it. Well, I think he might. Depends on if there's going to be a bada boom here or not from blue.
Yes. And now the mangonel fight. Mangonel fight. Oh, okay. Very nice.
Made it look so easy.
Yeah, easy as that. Why cannot everyone do this so easily? I don't know. Oh, and he even killed the innocent woman here, walking around, going for a walk. Oh.
Yeah. Green, please come forward. Please drop that castle.
Yes.
Let's see it. It's
ah!
Oh, there it is.
There it is!
Yes!
Slam! Yes!
Move!
That was the wrong key.
that is a game-ending move. He gets that castle up.
Wow. Look how Schwimmbutz is showing dominance on ca11um's home map. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Just needs... He's sending 5 Vils, so the chance of it being a Dow castle raises a little bit higher. He might need a couple more Vils, but you know, maybe he's just feeling pretty confident. He said, 5, 6 is all I need, buddy.
Yeah. Don't need more to destroy you.
Okay, here we go. Green, I think blue is being forced to take this fight now. He sees the castle.
He has to fight that.
And the mangonel shots are actually... Oh, one mangonel start. Okay. Oh boy.
Where did this mangonel shoot? And it looks like blue is able to clear this, but will he able to prohibit the castle to go down? Is he able to get to those villagers? Green just walled himself in. He walled his 5 villagers in so they cannot be reached by the knights that easily. And it looks like he will get up the castle.
Look at blue. Blue had a mangonel sitting south of the castle
in
his base that could have been brought up, could have shot those villagers. He's been there. Oh man.
Oh no, that's so sad. He didn't think of it. He forgot about that mangonel in the back.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Blue could have. The potential to stop that castle was there.
Yeah.
But green will.
And
Green's got a smirk on his face, that's for sure.
Yeah, really. And now green is on his way to Imperial Age, and hopefully we will not see the same as in the game before, where like as soon as Schwimmbutz reach Imperial Age, blue will resign ca11um. So what would you do now if you were in this position, Slam?
Oh, for blue, there's not too much to do here.
Oh no.
It's looking pretty GG because that castle is taking him off his main gold. In order to defend against something like this, I think blue would need to be going up to imp himself and maybe having a defensive castle.
Yeah.
Another option is to queue up as many knights as possible right now and to queue up as many rams and to force a fight before green gets all of his bracer +3. But looking at blue's eco and situation, I don't think he's gonna have either of those answers.
Okay, this is looking tough here. Green did such a good job. Schwimmbutz did such a good job here also in several ways. And that was on the home map from ca11um. Like, I wonder if Schwimmbutz knew that this would be a map that ca11um would pick and maybe prepared for that.
But I mean, Mines has always been a pretty good Civ choice for this map. cheaper walls, great resources, and archer play. And it's just been really good.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, it could also be that it was his home app too, so they can have more than one as his best of 5. So
true. I wonder if once green is up, if blue is just gonna throw in the
could
towel
be.
Here.
Yeah, it could happen.
No,
not yet. I mean, you gotta imagine, Slam, like, just imagine you're playing in a tournament, and it's super important for you to win this. Like, if you win this, you get $1 million. I don't know. You really want to make sure that if you have the slightest chance of winning this,
I wouldn't give up until every vill is dead, and then I'd say, you know what? Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, now those plummet archers. How do you say this unit? How do you call it? Plumed.
Yeah, I say that's how I say them. Plumed archers. And the thing is, blue wants to do a raid with knights, I think, but with bracer on the TCs now, these TCs are just they're gonna chew up the knights super quick.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to go for a raid, but on the other hand, how will he defend the raid in his own base? Trying to go for the counter castle here.
I got clearly one of my trollers in your chat, who says, "Yeah, Slam, imagine you're playing in a tournament, Kappa."
Wow.
Oh.
So rude.
Don't worry,
Get those rude people out of the chat.
You know what? No, I've grown some tolerance over the years.
Oh yeah, I think you gotta have some like big fur, or how is that called in English? Is that the saying? I have a big fur.
Yeah, some tough skin.
Tough skin, yeah.
They've helped me strong. I don't even know. Either way, they've blessed me with tough skin now.
Aww, it's a good thing. You're strong. But look, blue is actually in the base.
Later, I'll be mad at you later. But anyway, sorry. Let's focus on the game.
look at those knights doing their job.
Actually, they are doing a great job. But like I said, these TCs are gonna gobble everything up.
And now green is not taking care of his bloomed archers, and the mangonel is killing them. Oh. I mean, they are killing a lot of villagers, but Mango, go ahead. Why is it?
Mango doesn't care. the mango said, "Oh, I wasn't finished." Oh.
Oh, there are still some people left, and now that was a nice bada boom. We wanted to see that. Green was not aware, because he's probably busy with trying to defend at his own base. What does the villager count say, by the way? It's like 50 to 75 around about, and still in favor of green.
But still, though, I mean, Blue's got 1 TC now. You know, in order for him to even catch up to green, he'd have to go up to imp eventually, which takes away more build time. So just a big difference here.
He really needs to go up to Imperial. Really, Callum, try to get up there too. That's what you need now. Green just... I mean, he's doing a great job here with the castle, destroying that TC, and okay, and there's a GG. But it's so far ahead that even though with those nice strategy and distraction, everything going on, I mean, could be that Schwimmbutz would throw it, but not from this far behind when Callum is still in cast age and nowhere from clicking up. GG.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was it. I just said GG.
GG. I think what would have been a great counter for Callum is when he saw the 2 ranges in feudal age. Instead of putting down a stable, maybe he, you know, I know he likes scouts, but in this situation, he needed to put down a range first, mass skirms, because green came out very early with the skirms and put aggression on, and there were so many situations where Callum could have cornered those archers and taken them all out, and green would have no army. And then what Callum would do after he gets rid of the archers, then he switches into knights, into castle age. But going those early scouts, they just weren't able to do anything. There's full walls, and then there's massed archers, which take out scouts very easily.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that's one of the very decisive point here in this game. Like a blue, as you said, was able to see those archery ranges, but it took so long until he reacted, and then it was way too few skirms, not with the upgrades, and yeah. That was very decisive, I think, in this time. I mean, Schwimmbutz was able to break through the wall of Callum's space here in the back. Unfortunately, he went back again. He could have even kept the pressure up and done even more damage, but that was already also something. Where the first distraction happened, the first attack, and then it threw back Callum in a way. Yeah, where he was not able to recover in a way and counterattack.
But great play by Green, and especially with that forward, that's a perfect castle. So getting that map advantage and then taking him off the main gold.
Yes.
That gold is just almost untouched. Look at that, it's beautiful.
Oh, such a beautiful gold spot here.
That is some beautiful gold.
And yeah, such a nice map awareness here. Yeah, to use that and place the castle there, it's really cool. So applause to our players, GG. And as it's best of 5, it is not decided yet. That means we will watch another game, Slam. Would you be down for another casting?
Yeah, definitely.
It's exciting, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for me to, if I were to take off now, man, my day wouldn't be complete.
Yeah.
I need to see who wins this.
You would miss out, dude, for sure.
Oh, big time. And if it's 2-2.
Oh, jeez. that would be crazy. If Callum wins now and it would be 2-2 and then the last game would be the decisive one. Damn, I'm starting to sweat here.
Yeah. After the first game too, I was watching Callum dominate that one. The first thing I thought was, oh, okay, this looks like it's going to be a 3-0 for Callum, just how I saw that first game.
Yeah.
But no. Schwim came swimming back, and he oh gosh. And he's made it 2-1.
Yes, exactly. He stayed unimpressed of the loss of the first game, kept calm and focused on the second and third and smashed it down. So really nice here. And now
so it's also Callum's map now, right?
Yes, it's a second map from Callum now. Also, what I wanted just to mention, as these players are mostly new at playing tournaments. This is really also something kind of exhausting. So we always had best of 3 in the games until the quarterfinals, and now it's the first time best of 5. Tomorrow will be even best of 7, and that requires a lot of concentration, focus, energy. That's quite a business. It's quite hard. So I'm really props here to our players for doing that. And yeah, now it's not like a 3-0 smash here. We are seeing more games. So it's the 4th game that they have to play in a row here. Bam, bam.
Oh man, I hope these guys are coffee drinkers, because this is a great time to start sipping coffee to keep that to keep the flow going.
Oh my goodness, coffee would probably not be enough anymore. You have to drink I don't know, energy and parallel stuff like that. Just
Red Bull.
Red Bull, just get the stuff in. Maybe next time Red Bull sponsor of ABCD3, I heard.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I can totally see that. I mean, most famous low elo tourney.
Yes.
Yes, my co-caster today is Slamjam, guys. Click on that link. Check him out. He's so great. I love it. By the way, Slam, I'm having a great time casting together with you. I have to mention that and give some props to you here too. It's super fun.
Thank you. Yeah, same to you. Me as well.
Thank you. Hi everyone who's tuning in. I'm sorry I'm not able to read a lot of the chat today because I'm really focusing on the casting and on Slam, and yeah, but I hope you enjoy the quality gameplay of our players here. They're really delivering great stuff, and also the quality casting with my Cocaster Slam today. Okay, I would hop into the game. Oh, it's still in the queue. Okay.
Yeah, I see that there.
30.
And it's Valley. Oof.
It's Valley. Tatars and Mongols.
And these are some interesting picks. I've always been a fan of Mongols, just simply because they eat deer quicker, and I I mean, deer is it's a great resource. I recommend that everyone chooses that as their food source when they're playing every game.
You should become a
Anyways,
bow hunter and go deer hunting in Canada. I would totally see you there. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Yes.
I know. Oh man, yeah, that's true. Many people ask me if I push deer in real life,
That would
and
be amazing.
yeah, I mean, I don't think that would pushing a deer in real life. I am a fast runner, so I probably could get away with it. I haven't done it yet.
Is deer hunting, is that allowed in Canada actually? Because in Germany it's not.
Uh, I don't think. I mean, I think if you do, you need to have some sort of hunting license, and
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be in a certain area, etc. But
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing about it. Um, the only deer hunting I know a lot of is in AOE. But I do have a friend. Every now and then, I have some friends. They'll have a picture of where they've hunted a deer here and there. So I'm assuming it's in the clear. You can do it here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, also Greth says Canada is a very large place and there are many deer. Yeah, but for example, in Germany, it's just forbidden when you're not a professional, like, how's that called? When you have like the apprenticeship or the studies done to do that as your job, then you're not allowed. So as a normal person, even with a shooting or whatever license, you're not allowed, I think. It's legal in the States, yes, that's true.
Oh wow. So basically no hunting at all in Germany.
No, only from those yeah, they are called hunters. It's their job to take care of the forests and the population. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, respect to the people who do that, that's for sure. Respect. Deer are a pest in parts of North America. Are you a bow deer hunter, Graf? Not bow deer hunter, bow hunter of deer. I think that makes more sense.
Actually, he is right. They can be a pest, I've heard.
Oh, the game is starting!
We're in. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll give a short introduction and then we can get started, Slam. Okay, hopefully this time I won't mess it up. Hello and welcome everyone to ABCD2 tournament. This is the semifinals between the players Ca11um playing the Tatars against Schwimmbutz playing the Mongols on the map Valley. And I'm casting today with Slamjam. Welcome everyone and let's see how this will go. It's match number 4 from best of 5. Okay.
Loving it.
I learned it from Neely.
From Neely, yes. Oh, oh yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah, it's not as perfect as him. I'm trying to not go completely crazy. Sometimes I do. It depends. It depends.
No,
but
it's clean. It's sounding clean.
Thank you.
This map for Mongols is I can't even say it's a deer heaven because it's ostriches everywhere.
It's ostrich heaven. Where are the deer?
We'll have to settle with that.
Yeah.
Either way, though, this is great for Mongols if you can get a secret mill. If you get map control, you can throw it on a mill, and you can be eating these things for days. Or some players will actually go off to the side with vills, and hopefully the opponent doesn't see that, and you can actually get away with, like look at South. There's so many South.
Yeah.
Ugh, this makes me just want to hop in this game and play it right
and
now.
Play it.
Mongols. Yeah.
Do you play Valley often?
No, I don't. But after I see all this hunt, it looks like a great map.
Yes, I can see you becoming a bow deer hunter and playing Valley all the time.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, how about the Tatars though?
Yeah. So there's been some new changes in the patch, or since the recent patch, and Tatars have actually been chosen more now because they get the bonus sheep going into feudal age and every additional TC. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I haven't been playing them enough though, so we'll see what Schwim has Oh no, not Schwimb.
It's
Let's see what
Ca11um,
here. Yeah, Ca11um.
Ca11um having those very special picks here. I think Schwimmbutz is always pretty straightforward with his Civ picks on those maps, whereas Ca11um is playing more exotic things and yeah, not as first glance visible what the strategy is behind.
Yeah, true. Just like the Bulgarian pick in 4 Lakes.
Exactly.
I don't know exactly, again, what his plan was. And here with Tatars, I guess we'll see what he has planned here for Tatars. I mean, I do favor Schwimm's choice, simply because of all the hunt with Mongols. But like I said, Tatars is being picked more now because of the extra sheep, and then the herdables last longer as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it also depends whether the other player is able to make use of that extra hunt, right? So I've seen a Valley matchup where I think one player had Mongols, actually. Was it Mongols? I'm not sure anymore, but they had a hunt bonus, so probably Mongols. And he went out and it was somewhere pretty much in the middle. The opponent saw quite early and then cleared it completely. They were unprotected villagers, and that was not successful in that case. So let's see, maybe if something like that will happen this match again.
Yeah,
but I feel
that's a
like
good point. It can be pretty risky, you know. It can turn against you pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you have vills out there and they're exposed.
Yeah, that's definitely a risk. So would you maybe suggest then in that case to place more like TC or have some additional, I don't know, tower or something like that, just to make sure that will not happen?
Definitely, there are situations, where you could throw down a tower, and I have seen it, and that does work. Another thing too is if you are feeling pretty confident that you have a bigger army and you have map control and you're taking control of the game. So for instance, if Mongols has gone, 6, 7, 8 scouts, and then you realize that your opponent is doing nothing, then you can actually just get away with just hunting deer for a long time. But if you're feeling a little bit insecure and you're worried about the opponent's army, then throwing a tower is a great option.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see whether Ca11um will, let Schwimmbutz farm the deer easily, or the ostriches, or whether there might be some stuff going on in that valley. And now the scout being under attack by those women, they're not messing around. But I was just wondering, don't mess with the women, and whether there might still be holes in the walling from blue that he might not see. So the 2 houses that are there, can you see that? I'm not sure if there might be a little hole.
I think you're right.
Cannot really tell.
Oh, that could be
the eagle eyes,
disaster. That's a disaster. Wait, nice eyes. I would have never. See, in my games, there's always these holes, and it looks like there's, with the wood and the houses that they're connecting, but that could be devastating.
Yeah, it's a pain.
With green going scouts.
Yes, especially with green going scouts. Let's see. And also, okay, at the barracks here from blue, the woman, is closing right now because there was also a hole. Very nice. So maybe he might be able to catch that other hole there too. Maybe he has the eagle eyes too.
Yeah. What I realized from green is he spent a lot of time walling, which is great, but it may have taken away from his gathering or resources and everything, because right now he's struggling to get even just 1 scout up from the stable. He's only able to produce villagers. But that might be okay. He's seeing that blue's going for a full wall. Maybe scouts, he might say that scouts are, maybe I'll build 1 and that will be enough.
Yeah, maybe he's like calculating, it could be a waste of resources, and I'm already quite late because I didn't have it in the first place. Because that can be decisive, as we said earlier with the walls. That last tile that can be built in the very second if you're taking a second too long.
Oh man, that hole though.
You mean at the houses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Green is adding scouts still, so he will.
He will come over.
Producing the army that could cause the devastation for blue here shortly.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Green preparing those scouts. Blue also coming out with the scouts.
Oh yeah, jeez. I've been so focused on green, I didn't even realize that blue had gone stable. And it's going scouts as well.
I mean, for green it looks quite safe to me. I mean, I cannot see everything and there could be still a hole. But it looks at least a little bit, yeah, more solid, I would say, than blue space so far. So the blue scouts, I would think, could make less damage than the green scouts when they get through that hole.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a hole in the back. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. I thought there was a hole in the back for blue because of how green scouts were running.
Yeah, that can be tricky with those wood patches always.
Yeah. So yeah, blue's just hitting palisades right now. Will green wall that in time? I think
green
so.
being housed for quite some time right here. Sending a woman forward to house behind the palisade wall, so that's right in time before the scouts get through. Very nice here. And it looks like the green scouts are not finding that hole yet, so...
No, not yet, but...
They're turning around.
Sometimes it's... even when I play, I forget just to click on the inside, and then that's when your army naturally runs towards wherever the hole is. But when you see walls up, it's very easy just to assume that they're fully walled.
Yeah, he just turned around now and decides to go against the other scouts, the enemy scouts. Okay, so it's a scout fight.
Even matchup, but blue scouts were not fighting there at first.
Yeah. None of them yet in the valley somewhere. When would you think, Slam, would be a good time to go somewhere in the valley and get that additional resources?
I'd say probably even earlier than now. At this point, it does become very risky. It's sort of early feudal age, around maybe 12 minutes, maybe even in dark age.
Okay.
So, but at this point during the game, this is when I'd say it doesn't pay off as much anymore. You already have a lot of farms. With Mongols, you could still do it. You could do it almost any time. Just the risk gets greater and greater as the game goes on.
So what we are basically seeing at the moment is just a pure Arabia game.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, let's see. Point-wise, even villager-wise, even scout fighting is going on here and there. One scout gets killed on one side, one scout gets killed on the other side. No one in the valley so far. Happy booming in the back. So.
Yeah, and blue did patch up that hole. So.
Yes, he saw it. And it was right before green tried to get in. But now he has to make sure he can build a second layer behind that palisade wall, and he's doing it right away. Very nice.
I wonder what these players are going to go. Usually Tatars are great for the ranged units, getting ranges out, because whether they go crossbows or CA, because as soon as they hit Castle Age, they get that free thumb ring, and that's what I would assume Callum would do, is ranges, but we'll see.
Blue could click up already, but he's building the market because he was probably missing the building. Was he?
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, it sure looks like it.
That's unfortunate, because you want to try to click up as fast as possible, and now green was a little bit faster, just a little bit. I think blue will click up right away, but he could have been the first.
Yeah. What's nice about green's walls, if you actually look in his base, he's got all three golds all on the inside, and they're all together.
He's the rich man here. He'll be the rich man.
That's crazy though. I've never really seen so many golds bunched up like that. And then you go over to blue, and they're scattered like they would be in, most maps.
Yeah, and the front gold, the main gold, quite exposed.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Second.
That'll be a problem. But,
yeah.
A stable from Callum. Okay. Callum loves the stable plays.
Yes, he loves the horses. I mean, I totally
The
feel him
horses.
there. I have to admit that. The horses, but I
Yeah.
love archers too, so.
Yeah, and yeah, it's with Tatars, you do get that free thumb ring. I guess that wasn't enough for him. He says, nope, thumb ring, no, I want my horses.
Yeah, he wants the horses. I don't mind him, but yeah, you have to be, of course, also be able to adapt always in that game.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
now some
green, 2 stables.
skirts. Castle Age now by Schwimmbutz. He's going for the TC. He's queuing in the knights immediately. Oh, some scouts from Callum got into the base. I mean, it's a dead scout and a scout attacking a house, but they came in. They got in.
TC's gobbling them up. Callum built a TC on his gold and then he quickly deleted it and then he rebuilt it. So unfortunately, he did lose the 3 stone for that.
Oh.
So he won't be able to build another town center unless he abuses the market or
Yeah,
clicks for
because
3 stone somewhere.
Yeah, because he also walled out his main stone and there's no other stone safe in the base. I mean, I don't know, there is another stone spot somewhere between those houses, but that's an inconvenient spot.
Yeah, and what I did just notice for Schwim is Mongols is going to be, the Mangudai is going to be the power unit later on in the game, and he does have 2 stones out front, so that's everything else on the inside, which is great, but the stones on the outside is going to make it a little bit harder for him to transition into Mangudai later, unless he gets a TC out there. Which he does.
He does! Wow! It's like he's reading your mind, but he played 5 minutes earlier than us, so...
Right?
Wow, such pro players, Slam! Come on, aren't you impressed by our ABCD participants?
The first game, I was already impressed.
Yes! Like, I'm so proud!
Yeah.
Like they start off...
Yeah, sorry?
They start off as babies and then they grow up so fast and then they will meet them in your high level rank game soon.
Crap, it's making me nervous. They're gonna oh no.
You should be.
They're coming after me soon. They're gonna be beating me.
Coming for you, Slam. Yeah, but well, I mean, what guys, what's the actual elo of the winner of ABCD1 at the moment? Like, the winner of ABCD1, as far as I remember, he's at 1-3 already. Like, a couple months later, after winning ABCD1.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he hit 1K5? Whoa! Okay, damn,
really?
that guy is coming for you, Slam.
Oh, great.
Okay, first fight coming now.
Yeah. More upgrades, or nope. They have kind of similar upgrades. Looks like green's gonna take it.
Yeah, I think green's got a little bit stronger. No, not similar.
So yeah, so even. Oh no, green's aborting. Okay.
They're so even in everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's always the option for camels. They can always do a few camels.
And look what blue is about to do.
Uh-oh.
He's going for the camels.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Man, I gotta stop talking, because if I say something, they just do it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you're foreseeing the future. And look at the awareness here from Callum. He just saw that his own camels went through the whole base and then through the hole of the overchopped wood in the back, and he closed that. Look at the awareness. I just gotta give my players here a pause again, please. Yeah, I'm so impressed.
They're just growing up too fast.
Yeah, I cannot handle it, Slam. Can't handle it. Hey, and
so yeah, green's got. He starts mining stone now. That will definitely get the stone process going and get the Mangudai out soon.
And blue just snagged that monk there.
Oh yeah.
Who was able to kill that monk?
See, they'll count. See, this is quite an even game.
Yeah. It's crazy. And now blue also has that TC on the main stone. Oh, I think you mentioned it before, right? I was. Oh, okay.
Oh, that one. Oh yes. No, not that one, but
not that one. The other one.
oh yes. And then as soon as you got that TC up, look at that. 2 free sheep, and he's already. That is always a nice thing about Tatars now. The extra resources there.
So you get them when you put your TC up?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They just come up?
They pop up, boom.
They just appear.
Also, yeah, this poof. And
they
then that's
assemble.
Like 300 food. Yeah.
Out of the matter.
The dark matter.
The dark matter.
matter.
The dark AoE matter. Assembling sheep.
Yeah. Look at that knight. Those are a lot of knights from green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. More camels coming from blue. We're gonna see a huge fight. Huge fight here soon.
Yeah, looking forward to some fights going on. Some big fights.
Oh yeah.
The clash.
Clash.
Clash is coming.
3 TCs from both and 2 stables. It's just, it's great. It's great that it's actually this even.
Yeah. So I think those guys should definitely practice together in the future.
Yeah.
Perfect training partners.
Oh, good job for green. Like he didn't. Both are being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could have. Like sometimes these players will just fight because there's armies in front of them. But the fact that they're backing away is just great. It's like they're taking their time, eyeballing it, not sure if they're gonna win the fight, so they back up, making sure that they don't take a bad fight. It's great because sometimes at a much lower level, people will just fight for the sake of fighting, and it could be 5 versus 10, but they're like, oh, army here, let's fight.
Yes, indeed. And it's like they're doing like the biceps comparison, like who got the bigger biceps? Oh, you do. Okay, maybe let's see you later. I got to train first. And building up the army and yeah. Good point here, true.
Green shouldn't be too scared to add Oh, he did add 1 camel. Is he adding more? Yeah, he did add it. Actually, I have no idea, but adding a few camels would be helpful because, you know, if there's a full fight here that happens, full camels against knights, that's definitely going to look in favor of blue.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the time where you also have to think about the army composition, right? You saw your enemy has a massive camel army coming up. I mean, the camel guy doesn't need to think much as he only saw knights so far. So, right, he has a counter unit already, but the knight guy then maybe should think of something in addition.
Yeah, at the very least, I would hope that if green does take a bad fight and he loses it, hopefully he has that first castle up in time as defense, and then he can get the counter unit going, which is Mangudai.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's heavily on stone now. The castle resources will be in soon. Green also picking up the relics. Blue building even a 4th TC here on another gold start, also snacking a relic. They're doing so many things right. They're doing so many things so similar.
I know.
Wow.
Pop count is so close. 112, 116.
Yes.
Green is now adapting by adding camels because he knows he's up against full camels. Great, smart.
Yeah. They are twins. I'm sure.
They are, yeah.
They must be.
Green's oh, but blue's up to imp. He just snuck that right in there.
Actually, I would love to have blue winning in this game because then it would be like the maximum games possible.
Right.
That's a dream of a caster, to have like such exciting matchups, such eye-to-eye matchups, balanced matchups, which really exciting things going on, and then having 5 matches. That's a dream. Oh, a nice castle here coming now on a hill from Schwimmbutz.
Very nice. Yeah. he'll be clicking up soon too. This castle is great because even though Blue's going up to imp earlier, if Green needs to fall back and run because of the tech upgrades from Blue, he's got that castle to fall back onto.
Yeah, that's true. And how about the stone resources from Blue? Okay, he's got the stone now to drop a castle himself. I think Blue has now 5 TCs. Could that be? 5? Oh, he has a castle already. Oh god, I didn't even see.
Oh yes.
Gosh.
You know, what Blue needs to do is he needs to get the tech upgrades for the camels, and he needs to get Trebs out right away, and he needs to put the pressure on against Mongols, because Mongols takes time to get Mangudai rolling.
Yeah.
And the quicker you can push Mongols before they mass Mangudai, the better.
Yeah, and you know what I also would like at this point to see is, I mean, they both have their big armies, but they both have them sitting around somehow, and they don't know about anything of what the opponent is doing at the moment. I mean, they've seen the big army, but where is your opponent located? Somewhere else in the map, maybe? Is there some weak spot, some open spot where you can maybe find some sneaky villagers? Like, for example, the gold spot from Green here below the castle. Blue does not know about that yet at all, because he did not run around a little bit more, I don't know, build outposts or just use one of those camels or knights or whatever and just send it around a little bit and check what your opponent's doing in the meantime while your big army is sitting at home.
Yeah, exactly. Because that gold is exposed. And one thing about Green is he used his stone villas to build the castle, and then he transferred them all off. So he stopped the gathering of stone, unfortunately. So he could just afford the one castle for now, but he does need to get a few more up.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in this matchup, you know, this is the 4th game, and I feel like the tension is growing. Like, they are more and more playing in a safe way, I feel like. Playing it down now until Imperial, seeing each other's army but not attacking, and being like, this is so tight, this is so close. They're both even, and no one really dares to do anything, but it has to go down at some point.
Yeah. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
And the thing with Blue is he's playing it great. He's getting the heavy camels. He's got the army numbers. But as I mentioned, he needs to follow up with Trebs and engage sooner than later.
Yeah.
The more time Green has to mass Mangudai, the better position he's going to be in. So right now, Blue is actually, he has the advantage, in my opinion.
Yes.
Just got to get Trebs out, push, but he's giving Green the time.
Those massive, I mean, like, okay, ostriches are also included, but 50 camels! Yes, move out with them! Don't have such a big army standing around here. You went earlier Imperial, and now there is this nice spot, like you said earlier, under the castle, and Blue is scared.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think Green had just enough to intimidate him, to push him back. Like, he had the castle, he had the Mangudai, and then Blue's like, no, that seems like too much.
Green went for the Cavalier upgrade here.
See, Blue could win this fight. If they engage, Blue will win it. So he
Do it, Blue! Fight! We want to fight! We want the fight! Let's go! Yes! Showdown!
Yeah. Like I said, he just needs Trebs now, and it's over.
And the castle is not yet up, but he won't be able to kill the villagers in time. It went up! It just went up! It was so close, and now move those camels maybe away from there. But that's so nice, Slam! Look how Blue was really waiting to get that army in a position, and then it was like he knew, okay, now I can fight them and I will win that fight.
Yeah, that was a very dominating fight there. You know,
Dominate.
Blue would be if he were to rewatch, if he didn't fight and rewatch this, he'd be kicking himself, because there's nothing worse than looking back on a game when you've had the larger army for a long time and you didn't execute because you were worried about their army.
Oh, that was so close here. The camels got in, Slam.
Oh boy.
Camels are in.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Look at the point difference now. The villager difference is increasing. This is looking good for Ca11um, guys.
Ca11um's got it.
He's got it.
Not enough Mangudai.
Dominance. Oh, and that's
Look
the
at
GG.
that. Oh boy.
Slam, this is so exciting.
Oh man.
Ah, what an exciting morning for you this must be.
Yes, very, very, very. Oh.
But what's better to wake up than having such great matches here? It's
Yeah, it's just having them super even is what makes it super exciting.
Yes. It's great, and we've really seen some cool moves from both players. I would say this one was like the most careful game of all so far. Like they're really waiting for a long time and looking at each other and their army and like, can I dare to do something or not? And now it's 2-2. The score is 2-2. 2-2.
And they're live. These are live, right? Yeah.
Is this
Of course
live?
they are. Yeah, pressure's on.
The pressure's on. I mean, the players are now, they've come so far. They reached the semifinals. They're being live casted by Slam. And tomorrow will be finals where they can be live casted by Viper too. I mean, they really want to play this. You can feel the tension. You can feel the motivation. But this must be so hard to play, like, focused 5 games in a row with that adrenaline rush as a not used to tournaments player.
Yeah. And yeah, this game, I still think it could have gone both ways. It was the unit transition in Imp. You know, Blue focused on one unit, camels. That's it. He made it simple, and that's what pretty much won him the game. Whereas Mongols, it can be a little more complicated. You got to get those castles up earlier, and you got to mass the Mangudai. And I think it was Green, the lack of stone to get the castles up, and the Mangudai mass is what cost them.
Yeah. What I think it was a little bit not unfortunate, a little bit sad in my eyes that we had the valley map, but none of them really went to the valley and got any of the ostriches or the delicious fish.
Oh yeah, that makes me a little bit sad too.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But well, it wasn't a Arabia match.
They must be saving. You know, there's one of them is saving it for the finals. They're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I want to be sneaking a bunch of vills to the south or north, and
exactly.
Have to. There's no other way.
They could have lived there in peace because none of the players really scouted out the map all the time, and they could have lived there and harvest the food. But well played to both players, GG. And you know what's interesting? This is like the second match that Ca11um won, and the first match was the Arabia match, and this one was like Arabia. So it feels like everything that is not Arabia is in favor for Schwimmbutz, and everything that is like Arabia is in favor for Ca11um.
Yeah, that's great observation, actually. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, we have already, like, those guys are fast. They want to push this through here. They don't want to waste a second. They want to know who will be the finalist. You got the game ID. Is it already to be found under Spectate Games, or is it still in the lobby browser?
I checked. I don't see it yet.
Oh, it's still in the lobby browser. Okay, we have some time.
Okay.
Maybe I actually would want to use the time for a short bathroom break, actually.
Yeah,
like 2 minutes.
That sounds great. I'll go grab
get a
some
new
water.
coffee, maybe, Slam.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
It's so exciting. Okay, then see you guys in 2 minutes. Be right back, and then we'll hop into the 5th game between Schwimmbutz and Ca11um.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right. I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah, I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, let's go. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah. One day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb. You know we're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addiction to the fact that we're winning, still we lack something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. Yeah. If you ask, that's the mission. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating. Yeah. Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right. I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah. I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I'm back. How about you, Slam?
Yep, I am ready.
Nice. Welcome back. Let's see. Turn down the music. I had some bathroom break music. Hi everyone who just joined the stream. I'm RT and I'm casting today with Slamjam! Cocaster, guys. This is ABCD2 a low elo tournament, and this is the semifinals today, and we're actually watching the 5th game now between our participants, because it's a best of 5 and it's actually now scored 2-2. It's crazy. And they're doing so well. Yeah. Slam, thank you so much for casting this with me, and so many games,
no worries.
especially.
Thanks for the invite to do so.
Yeah, I'm very happy that you agreed to say yes. And last time I did not dare to ask. But this time I was like, okay, I'll just ask. What can I lose?
So my casting skills weren't there yet. You're giving me more time to sharpen up.
Oh, actually, we can hop into the game. It's just 1 minute left.
Yeah, I see it there, and it looks like Golden Swamp for the golden winner to come.
Swamp, yeah. Let's see who will get the gold here out of that. We need more hype. Yes. Okay, I can press the hype button.
Oh no, was it a cheer? I can't hear it, but I heard it earlier. I was watching one of your previous casts, and you clicked something, and it was like a cheering or something.
How's it called again? Like the more I cast, sometimes my brain gets worse. Like
oh, the words,
yeah, the words. I don't find the words anymore, and my thoughts get less focused. So, hornets, not hornet. Air horn. Oh, air horn.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, nice. Okay, so Ca11um picked Mayans, so they can pick. So because one of them already was Mayans, but that doesn't matter, right? They can pick the civs again. Okay.
Yes, they can.
Cool.
So as long as it's not banned, they can both pick them. So we even had games where they had the same civs.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Okay. All right, it's getting started, guys. Let's hop into that game. This is the 5th game. between Ca11um and Schwimmbutz of the semifinals in ABCD2, and this is a best of 5. And we are seeing now Ca11um with the Mayans against Schwimmbutz with the Alliance on Golden Swamp. And I have just casted so far 1 game on Golden Swamp, but it is kind of similar to Golden Pit in a way, but there is an additional water stuff hanging around.
Yeah, and this would this have been Schwimm's pick? Because he lost the last game, right? So this would have been his home map?
Yes.
Yeah, so as you mentioned earlier, Ca11um liking the Arabia-like maps, and looked like Schwimm picked 4 lakes, and now this one. So these are trickier maps that he's been picking, because it involves water and land.
Yeah. And he was totally right to do so, as we saw earlier. It was actually a little bit a weakness of Ca11um with the 4 lakes. So maybe this could be a weakness for him too, and give Schwimmbutz the win. Who knows? We will see.
It might be. I mean, Schwimm played so well on 4 lakes, and maybe the same thing might happen here. Because if they're... Maybe Ca11um might just let go. The only difference, though, is in this map, though, if you do control the water, there isn't as much big fish. There's still some, but it's not going to pay off as well as, for example, Schwimm had 4 lakes. He had 4 lakes on 4 lakes. And this map, though, if he does control the water, it may not benefit him as much as 4 lakes.
Yeah, let's see. But the gold could be important here. I mean, on this map, in contrast to the normal Golden Pit, I think there's more gold around the base, right? So I think in Golden Pit you have less gold around. So they're a little bit more on the safe side here for a longer time. It's not that crucial to get to that gold in the middle. But still.
And as I was saying, water control is still going to be important in this map, like to help control the middle. But earlier on, it's not the end of the world if someone controls the water, because there's not as much big fish. So.
And what I was just wanted to say also, I think now Schwimmbutz grabbed pretty much all those buffaloes from the water, right? There are additional buffaloes on that water, I think. And
I think there was a few, because he's got a
did
lot.
not get any.
He's got quite a few.
Yeah, he has quite a few. He has the buffalo army standing around, the big
Buffalo army.
herd protecting. And so he did very well. Maybe that was already a little sign that he knows the map a bit better than Ca11um, because Ca11um took a little bit longer and took a little bit extra corner here in the scouting and not go immediately on the water to get for those extra buffaloes.
Yeah. First thing I noticed is Ca11um's gone for a mill, whereas Schwimm has gone for a dock. So we're seeing the same similar pattern where Schwimm is focusing on water and Ca11um is not as much.
Yeah. Let's see how this will play out then in the end. Also, someone in chat just wrote, not housed with Mayans Smurf. So I think, we've had this before with my Mayans player where it's a specific thing of that civ where you go for a loom first, right? Because you're a house in the beginning as with one additional villager. So Ca11um was very well prepared for that civ. Didn't happen to him. Just as a little side note.
Yeah, true. Ca11um didn't. He scouted the front near Schwimm, but he didn't see the dock. In this map, though, it's a safe assumption to assume someone will be going for a dock. But just noting that he didn't see it, so...
Yeah, maybe it has not been played much in this tourney, I think. I don't know, correct me please, Robchang, or I don't know if Tom and the others are also watching, but I haven't seen it much yet, so only once where I casted it myself. And I wonder if Ca11um is aware of the fact that Green could actually go underwater as like as a farm, and I don't know. Let's see.
Like this extra fish, it definitely gives the person who's fishing an advantage. I think Schwimm could probably even build 1 more. He's got 2, but even if he just has 2, that's gonna do wonders for him if Blue does not build any fish. I mean, that's a lot of extra. If you just like the fish on the middle there. There's over 450 resources extra that green's going to get if this is untouched.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah. That's true. And blue already clicked up, yeah, with 21 villagers. Green did not click up yet and is on 24 villagers, just as a side note. Maybe what?
Oh yes.
Is that a kind of a special build order, Slam? Do you know that?
For green?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, he's going up kind of in the middle zone. So I'm actually not sure what his plan is. But because he's got fish, because he's got so many buffaloes, maybe he could pull off a fast castle with this. But eyeballing his resources right now, though, it doesn't seem like he's going to have enough. So I think he's just going to stay in feudal age. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he is on gold now. Yeah, but that's quite late, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much the gold. Like, I think he will pull enough gold. It just his food is going to be lacking. So he will stay in feudal. Blue, on the other hand, he's got an eagle right by his fishing ships. I think he was trying to harass them at one point, but stopped.
Yeah, he did.
That can be very annoying, being in green spot if someone's hacking away at your fish.
Yeah, that's the thing with this map, right? That the boats as well as the normal units can go on that area.
Yeah.
2 militia here from green, passing the scout though. And
I don't know if these are gonna do too much because blue has a range up, so he can get the counter unit out super early. Archers, so these militia aren't gonna be able to do much.
Yeah, now the militia decided to fight against that scout and maybe protect those fishing ships with that move, and also a archery range coming up for green.
Yeah, looking pretty even. I would think that green is still in a good spot because he has the water. There's always the opportunity to even build a demo and snag off an army. That can be, it can be terrible. You can lose so much to a demo.
I mean, now blue knows that green is on the water, is using the fishing. So even if he wouldn't think of that himself, he could now, use that information and try to counter that, as you said, and go on the water himself and use that demolition ship. Yeah, maybe he didn't think of that earlier, as this map was not much played so far, and maybe he didn't practice it much. But now he could see it, and then from that knowledge on react.
Looks like green even added another fishing ship, so he is making use of that fish. He has no fear in adding more.
That's true.
3 archers out for blue.
Like, green was really rich on food. Like, he had those buffalo herd going on, he has the fishing ship, and now he's on the mill. So he really was good with that.
And he actually has 2 skirms queued up, so he's ready for the archers. If blue comes forward, he could lose them. I mean, the skirms they're going to do well against archers. Although green doesn't have a blacksmith yet, whereas blue does. So the +1 can still do very good against skirms without upgrades.
Okay. So let's see. So far, blue has to defend a little bit because the militia actually made it into the base.
Oh, they did.
They did.
How did they do? Oh, there was always a hole, I guess.
Oh no, really? They were fighting against the wall first until it turned out there's a hole.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He tricked me.
Oh.
Because I'm looking at the palisade. It's on fire. I'm like, what? Did you just walk right through it?
Yeah. They can walk through fire.
Yeah.
Magicians. Ah, they're getting a pick there. No, he's scared of those archers. So, I mean, at least in that way, the archers paid off for blue.
Yeah, and we can already see green's eco. He's ready to go to castle. I mean, a lot of this could just be due to the extra fishing. He's kept his eco really clean though too.
Yes, and the woman stayed safe. The woman on 3 HP, guys. The woman stayed alive. Protect the woman. Totally a fan of that. He did great on that.
Yeah, I think those militia still paid off because
Yeah.
Blue has a lot of idle time.
Yeah.
He seems kind of a little bit unorganized. It kind of threw him off a little bit.
Yeah, of course. That is something where you have to handle.
Oh, the demo. Look at this. You must.
Where?
Oh, here we
Where?
go.
No, I missed it. Ah, what happened?
No, not yet, but it might happen. There's a demo
Oh, the
lurking, and there's
green!
an army nearby.
Green did it. Ah, this is so nice. Look how well Schwimmbutz is prepared for that map.
Oh, man.
Oh, but now the archers just passed over the land part, and now the demolition ship is
shoot.
at the complete
happen.
other side. Oh my god, this is so exciting! I cannot handle
I know
it.
this sounds very evil of me, but I really do want to. I want to see a demo hit right now.
The demo better boom.
The demo's
basically.
coming.
Yeah.
If Blue sits at this wall,
Oh
he's gonna
gosh.
be don't bring the galley yet. Don't bring the galley.
He's
Otherwise,
bringing
he's gonna
it.
run off.
Oh god, no, he won't run! Run! Oh! Wow, it happened, guys!
You gave it all the hype it deserved. That scream was epic.
Nice. These games, Slam. These games, I'm so pumped.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, Callum.
Oh, Callum. Yeah, you say it, Slam. You say it.
Callum.
And now look at this. Green is on his castle age, way to castle age, above 70% now.
Yeah. And the resources are looking really good for Green. And he still has his fishing ships.
Wow, this is dominance right there already. Not actually not too much happened so far. I'm so impressed how this still they're playing so well. This must be high elo here, guys. I don't know what to say.
The walling looks clean. The ecos are looking clean.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh no. Oh
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Callum.
Callum!
Those are game-changing.
Bada boom! Yeah, it's really like, oh, calm down. We gotta calm down, Slam. This is so crazy. And then the skirm showing dominance. You will not get out with your archers anymore.
Callum, he's probably a little choked. He put down a dock. He's probably, he's flustered. I heard the town bell.
Yeah.
Maybe he meant to do that to drop food, but.
But when you
But he
see your
dropped down his own
opponent is
dock.
reaching castle age and you still didn't click up at all, it's like putting the pressure on you heavily. What's missing now for Blue? Why is he not clicking up? Is it a building or? No, he's clicking up now.
Sure.
And the knights. The knights coming from Schwimmbutz. That's the castle age advantage, guys. The knights coming when they break through. They eat your palisade walls so fast. Let's see if he will be able to get in.
And for Callum, unfortunately, some of his archers popped out on the opposite end, and he lost 3 more. He will not have. He had a lot of archers. If there were no demo hits,
Yeah.
and those archers didn't pop out on the other end, he may have 20 to 30 right now, which he needs to defend against these knights right now.
The demo was insane. Like, such a great move here from Schwimmbutz.
Yeah. So he's just been thrown off big time, because you can even look at Blue's farms. There's a lot of farms that have been built, and there's nothing. There's no bills using them.
Yeah. That's true, but what are those women here doing, Slam? I mean, there are...
Oh yeah, I see that.
The Krogo just killed one, and it's aggressive. It wants to kill the other woman too.
What? How? How
Look
does
at
it see
that
it from
killer crocodile there. It will kill the other woman. Please don't kill the other woman. Oh, it's fighting back. Oh, I was like...
Okay, but I don't understand how the crocodile locked onto the other ville when it was like so many tiles away. Did you see that? It was bizarre.
I don't know. It was killer croco. And now there's a big knight army. That's the castle age advantage when you have such an early castle age advantage towards your opponent, and the knights are doing their job. And Callum. Oh no.
Yeah, Callum. And these are +2 knights with bloodlines.
Yeah.
Nothing's going. TC is going to take a long time to even kill these knights. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's looking GG.
How is he going to stop that? The villager count going down for Callum here. The demolition ships are just waiting until someone's coming out somewhere.
Oh no. He had planned to do some sort of eagle rush on the side, but now he has nothing to fuel that.
Oh.
That's it. Don't want to say it, but
Oh, Slam, no! It can't be over! Yeah, I mean, not even all the villagers fit into the TC, and
yeah.
I mean, Schwimmbutz is idling completely right now because it's so focused on the attack, but there is the GG. Oh, there it is. The 5th game was the shortest.
Crazy matchup.
Yeah, it really turned out like as soon as it's not an Arabia map or a map that is played like Arabia, Callum did not have an answer. Schwimmbutz was so well prepared on those maps. He had a plan for everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're so right on that. The 4 lakes, this water map, Callum was just killing it on the Arabia-like maps.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. It's a bit more sad to see one of these guys go out because they both of them played so well. In one match, and actually in all the matches they played, it wasn't just a complete. I mean, this one, it was looking a bit more one-sided due to those demo shots, but.
Yeah, I think Callum did not expect that. Maybe he did not know about those features of the map, actually. Like, I feel like he was not expecting any of those, like the demolition ship, like the fishing ships of his opponent. I feel like he was a little bit surprised by that. So very nice preparation here from Schwimmbutz, and that gave him the win of the semifinals. So Schwimmbutz will be our finalist, guys. Applause to both players. It's GG, really. Sorry, Slam. What did you just say?
Oh, I said no. I said, yeah, congrats to Schwim.
Yeah.
Well played by him.
Congrats, Schwim. And also Callum, so well played. Like the first game, dominance from Callum on Arabia. Then second game, Schwimmbutz went down and showed the 4 lake, 4 lake crazy completely. Yeah. It was perfect. And
yeah, it's like how these matches ended. If this were to go on for like say a best of 11, I wouldn't be able to put down my money on who would win. Still.
Yes.
Like, I know Schwim won it, but if it were to go for best 11, I'd still be like, I actually don't know who's gonna win it. These guys have been so even back and forth. If this was, a bit longer, maybe Callum would have come back.
Yeah, and it's crazy how balanced this was all the time. Like besides of that map where I would actually say it's a lack of experience from Callum here maybe, but like economy wise they were like very eye to eye. In the army, how they switched, how they reacted with quick walling, with I don't know. Everything. It was very, very even throughout the games, and really, really nice matchup here. I'm so happy that they went to the semifinal and played against each other.
Yeah, super cool, super awesome tourney too. I'm definitely going to tune into the final.
Aww.
I want to see how Schwim does. I guess the other match still needs to be played, or has it been played?
The other match has been played. The opponent is already...
Oh, really?
The opponent is Super Elo.
Okay.
So, also very, very strong player. I don't know about Super Elo's. Elo, I think Elo is already like 1K2.
Man.
So, also very, very strong player. Yeah, it will be exciting, I'm sure. And I hope we will see a lot of matches tomorrow, too, of the Schwimmbutz versus Elo matchup. And yeah, of course I would.
Tomorrow.
It will be tomorrow, yes.
Oh, nice. Has it been a set time yet, or? Yeah,
so it will be 3 or 4 GMT. 3 or 4.
Okay.
It's not exactly whether it's 3 or 4, but 3 or 4 GMT. Yeah, we also have to align a little bit with Viper here, and yeah. And I
that
think
seems
he
like a
will be
very-
asleep at
Yeah,
that
sorry, go ahead.
time, but hopefully it will be more games so you can tune in once you wake up. Or you say you're like, okay, I really want to watch this. I get my coffee machine ready to wake me up early and then let's go.
But you know, if it is 3 or 4 GMT, that is actually in my like is that super early for over in the European time? Because I know over here 3 or 4 GMT is
Oh,
about
it's
9
15,
p.m.
16, 3 or 4
Oh,
p.m.
15. Oh, I'm so confused.
No, I'm confused. I expressed it in the wrong way. It's
Oh, gotcha.
our afternoon, so your early morning or in the night,
Oh,
basically.
gotcha.
I guess.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
what
hey,
is it?
coffee and yeah.
When
Yeah,
today?
I'll be watching. I'll be watching. If not all, then some.
Yeah. Oh, fine, Slam. You don't have to. Just if you wake up and feel like tuning in, for sure, I would be very happy.
I'm invested now.
You're
wanna see
invested.
Schwimm.
You're a Schwimmbutz fan now.
I think I'm a Schwimm fan. Yeah.
Slam is a
I am.
fanboy. Schwimmbutz fanboy, guys. You heard it. Yeah, I don't know if our players are watching now. Is any one of you in chat, Schwimmbutz or Ca11um? I don't know if they're watching it. Maybe they're very exhausted after these 5 games. I mean,
Yeah.
when casting is already exhausting, and I have to admit, like, my brain is already like pretty done now. I cannot imagine how it must be to play this. Like, they played it in a row without even I don't know. Did they even do a bathroom break?
No, they didn't even take their eyes off the screen.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like
good.
it though. I like that stuff.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
they're so motivated. Our players are also motivated. It's just great. They had a break when we had. Okay, perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing. Who would expect
Oh,
this
nice.
to be so exciting? Okay,
Right
yeah.
on. Okay.
Slam, thank you so much for joining me today for casting. Exclamation mark Cocaster, guys. It was Slamjam today in the house as my guest, and I'm so happy that we made it today.
No
Good
worries.
job.
Thank you so much for the invite. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, I had a lot of fun too. It was very, very nice. And thank you for giving us your knowledge and the input. And yeah, very, very
No worries.
harmonic, I would say. I really, really enjoyed it.
Right on. Okay. Well, I'll let you at it, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
And I'll tune into the matches tomorrow. So.
All right. See you tomorrow
Okay.
then, Slam.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.